Welcome to the Diadem Pickleball Complex, where passion for pickleball brings our local community together. We're excited to share this event with you, a showcase of fun, energy, and the love of the game right here at home.
Thanks for joining us today. My name is Daniel Nix, and we are here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex for Season 2 of the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Elare Pickleball, a volunteer-ran organization dedicated to capturing the excitement and joy of pickleball for our local communities. Today, we have multiple camera angles, live scoring, and commentating to give you the best seats in the house. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you on the court.
Good evening and welcome to the Diadem Pickleball Complex here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My name is Nick Irwin. Join with me, birthday boy Matt Malden. Happy belated birthday, my friend.
Thank you.
So we're just going to quickly, about to get underway with 2 matches tonight. We have a doubleheader, but first we want to show you kind of an intro clip of kind of what the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League is.
This started about 2 years ago on a whim and said, worst case, it's basically a competitive beer league, right? We'll play some good pickleball, maybe have our friends come watch, drink some beer afterwards, have a good time. And it's turned into this amazing event for the whole community. The mission statement was to create a competitive pickleball league in Oklahoma and help develop pro and aspiring pro players. So if we can support them through local matches, local leagues, and then on top of that, piggyback and help local businesses. So really just promoting Oklahoma pickleball, right? Growing the viewership of the sport, growing the excitement of it, and if it helps someone else succeed in their goals, that's great. The whole idea was to promote local businesses through pickleball, while also helping to promote aspiring pro or pro players. So for them to use this as a stepping stone to potentially go full-time pro and play on the national stage. Pretty much have 6 teams, 4 players on each, 2 men and 2 women. And we play 4 matches total, so 1 men's doubles, 1 women's doubles, and 2 mixed. If they split 2-2, we go to something called an Oklahoma Showdown, which is a singles match, rally scoring, and then winner takes all. And we have a regular season, and then at the end we'll have seeds. Everyone makes playoffs. The top 2 teams get byes, and then we'll have quarters, semis, and finals for the championship. We had a combine where both in Tulsa at Diadem and at the Greens in Oklahoma City, all the players interested in participating in the draft played, came out, got to showcase their skill, and then we actually had a live draft, think NFL draft, where the team owners and team captains, who was the first player selected by each team owner, got to basically draft their team. Because of the OPPL, we've had multiple pickleball businesses and non-pickleball businesses start to invest in the players and in the sport, which is a great thing to see, and it's going to help improve not just the game in Oklahoma, but also for these players. It was really important to connect with the community, right? That was one of the things, not just grow it on the players' side, but grow it from the viewership, right? As we know, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. So for us, we have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, and we actually have a YouTube live channel where people all across the country can watch us play. And so that was a huge step in Season 1. And then now with Season 2, we've actually partnered with Elare. And so they've helped us basically take this very simple live stream into a full-blown broadcast where people can watch, there's scoring, we have commentators, and it's really engaging for the public. What I love about pickleball is it's a unique sport where no matter what level you play, you can relate to the players on the court. And that's really what we want to do, is we want people of all levels, or maybe someone that's totally new to pickleball, to enjoy watching it, whether they come live and come here to Diadem or to the Greens, or they can enjoy on Tuesday nights. They say, hey, I'm tuning in, I'm watching the OPPL, I have my favorite players, I can't wait to see what the matchups look like, and that's their Tuesday night activity. First, a huge shout out to Prairie Ales. They were like the first facility that allowed us to come in and start it. And then beyond that, the key players was myself, Caden Fry helped a ton with the social media, Chase Holderman, Chris Hayworth, and then Matt Malden were really kind of the integral players and people that helped us start this up. And then really I'd say Matt Malden's kind of like my number 2 now. So he's a great resource to have in Tulsa since I'm based in Oklahoma City. But it was really, roots up, right? We started this with pretty much no sponsorships, no money, all kind of our time invested in this to make it great. And it's been a success.
And welcome back. Very, very important information that we kind of got to hear from Jenna, who's been kind of the main focal point of how this whole thing, this Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League has. And I feel like from last year to this year, it's really just taken off.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. The steps we've taken just from last season to this season, production quality, player talent, fan support, everything. Seems like it's just taken another level.
Which has been awesome because I just remember last year kind of just watching on an iPhone on the live stream on Facebook from last year, and now with this full-blown production here led by our very own Daniel Nix with Elare Pickleball. So as our boys are just about to get underway here in this first matchup, let's go over kind of week 3, what's on tap here for week 3. So for our first matchup, we have the T-Town Titans playing the Tulsa Raiders. So we're going to see a men's matchup to start off. And that's going to be, if you don't already remember kind of the colors of the shirts, we have our Raiders in the black. And on the far side, we have Pickleball Will playing with Cale Hammond. And in our T-Town Titans, kind of a beige color, as you would, gold, right? We're gonna have Chase Holderman and our very own Mo Lukwan. And as we're looking at just about to get underway, a little bit of 60 seconds of warm-up, and we're going to
let's get it going.
This matchup underway.
Should be a pretty good match here. I've been fortunate enough to play both of these teams in the first 2 weeks of the season, so
you have definitely experience.
Understand all 4 of these guys' games, so I bet this will be pretty highly contested.
T-Town Titans to serve from left to right, far side of your screen in.
Oh, little shake and bake there. Mo and Chase.
Really good, precise shot from Mo to see Will's on the baseline. Easy pop-up. That's got to be a bag there from Cale with the backhand flick. 104 bag-o-meter.
Oh, shaking his head already. 2 points in. Little miscommunication in the middle.
And for our bag-o-meter, when we fill up that meter, we're going to be giving away some Diadem pickleballs, so we want more bags. Big miss it there from Chase. Kind of went off the top of the frame, puts his hand up.
Ended up in a really good spot right at the feet of Will.
Went off the chest of Chase, so good call there from Chase. And sportsmanship to at least call it. He decides it was a bag, but we're going to say that wasn't.
That's a good drive from Cale. Yeah, that's one thing you have to keep in mind playing Cale. If you give him a third shot, he's going to drive it, and his drives are very good, low off the tape, and most of them are going to be in.
Spots there from Cale. Now, it seems like something that's definitely favoring the Raiders is that third shot drive. A lot of power and specifically precision.
Oh, no hit and out ball there. Hot start here for the Raiders. This is exactly the start they had in mind.
They are, T-Town Titans are stuck with the stacking, so they're still switching every time. And they finally are able to get the break there. And with that stacking, obviously you want those forehands in the middle, but you have to kind of deal with moving on the run shots. Some really good flicks there from Will.
I will.
Backhand flicks, a lot of power, pushing it on the baseline. Second serve, Titans.
Heck of a serve by Mo. Really heavy, really deep in the court. Tough to get a good return on.
What a pickup there from Will.
Nice. Really nice from Will.
Yeah.
I mean,
Scorpions, the overhead.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Hopefully we get another look at that later. That's gonna be a cool highlight to watch. Mo just a little late getting to the kitchen line.
And now with the Raiders on serve, Titans are still unstacked here.
Mo. I think he should have been aggressive with the first ball rather than try to reset that. That's kind of his bread and butter. Give him a waist-high ball. He can attack those. Good return. Put Kale on his back foot.
And when the Titans are kind of unstacked here, they are on the moving side. They are always switching, as you can see them switch. Ball's in.
Yep. Good shot.
It's a good shot from Kale there. Kind of went to the backhand side of Mo. Obviously, lefty was going to be down the line. He didn't know if it was going to be in here.
Kale with the knee pads tonight. Interesting look. I've seen this before from Kale. He likes to go to a knee, so any excuse he has to go to a knee, he's going to do it. Oh, and that's a bag.
That's going to be a bag there for Chase on Will. He went for the overhead. Ball was going to be long, but Will was on the baseline, so that's going to be bag number 2 for us today.
Yeah. And just the polar opposite of what I said earlier with that Mo tried to attack that ball, and I think he should have probably reset that ball.
Even with the let, kind of set Kale up for the better as well.
Good serve by Mo. I'm telling you, when he gets that serve rolling, top spin, heavy, deep, it's really tough.
And that's going to be another bag for Mo there on Will. Gives a look to the crowd on that one. Bag number 3. Watch this one. Will pops it up just enough. Bag.
That's a really good backhand overhead.
Such a
from
good
Chase.
one.
I thought he was going to try to retrieve that, and he opted for the backhand
The
Tui.
Tui backhand up it there.
Oh, that ball may have been out.
It's tough there because Mo's going for those drives, and Chase is looking for the shake, but when the ball doesn't return to Chase, it's kind of stuck in no man's land.
Good put away by Chase. Made sure that Kale wasn't going to get that one back.
Ball was just long from Mo's volley there, and
So
we're going to have
a side
a
switch.
side switch at 8-6-2 for the Raiders in favor of the Raiders. Something that we want to kind of talk about before this changeover finishes up. We have a really, really cool kind of app that we have from our comment section. So throughout our comments tonight, we're going to be able to see kind of where our friends are commenting. So when you're commenting tonight, we can actually view it tonight. So we're going to have some of these obviously very, very cool kind of advertisements that we're going to be giving out tonight. Tonight, we're going to have a cool wheel that we're going to spin, and you are going to have your name in there and be able to win some of these prizes.
Yes. Be sure to comment in the comment section. Like Nick said, we can see all the comments here tonight, so we're going to be able to interact with you all in that way. So if you want to comment for the paddle, comment R2, the number 2, R2R. For the hat, comment My City, PB. And for the Lukey grips, you're going to want to comment Lukey, L-U-Q-I. Be sure to comment in the chat, and we will get you in that drawing. Back to the action.
8-6-2 in favor of the Raiders. Backhand flick from Chase, gets the side out. Nice little bit of change of momentum because the Titans were kind of on their back foot, hitting some out balls, but that changeover was in favor of them.
Oh, good return. Good reach by Kale.
Really, really impressive shot there from Mo. Two-hand topspin drop shot to the backhand side, kind of in the middle. Big fist pump from Mo.
Good serve.
So, after a side change, able to tie it up 8-all.
8-8.
Really impressive pickup there from Will.
Yeah. Chase was in good position for, I think, 2 of those balls. He may have overplayed the last one just a bit, but that's okay. Still serving at 8-8. Yeah, good spot.
As Will screams out, I was there. It was to the two-hand roll to the backhand side from there. He was sitting on it.
We see those comments flowing through now, so be sure to comment in the chats. We've got some cool prizes to give away this evening. Ball's long.
Yeah, we can see
Critical
our comments.
side out.
Big
Critical
side
side
out
out.
there. Casey, Kyle, Cindy, we see you all. Thanks for the comments. Love the interactions. Big swing there from Mo, able to get so much power there.
Big boy.
Kind of caught him on the volley. Was already moving back with his paddle. Raiders get the reset.
Oh, tried to go with the front hand, I think. I don't know.
Kind of like that.
I like it. I like the effort.
Kind of changes the grip right here. He sees it
Oh,
pops
yeah,
up.
front hand, baby. Nice shot.
Oh. Both forehands there in the middle. Always want to make sure who's following the ball best there. Chase
Yeah.
not thinking too much of it. And I think that's just something that they're just going to dust off.
Got your 10-10-2.
Again, the rules are we're going to 15.
15 win by 2. That's a really good drive from Will. Cross court, low to Mo's backhand. Yep.
Big
Nice
top
point
spin.
setup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Will with so much top spin there to go to Mo's backhand caused him to pop it up, and Kale was there to speed it up.
Serve. Oh no, that ball was out.
Good
But he
finish
went for the
there.
highlight finish anyways. Giving the fans what they want. Chase Holderman.
That's going to be a
showman.
good candid shot there on that two-way finish. 10-12-1.
Yes. Quick point.
No frustration there from Kale.
Good look.
Chase was pulling it down the line.
lead from Will.
A lot of bit of top spin. Watch this on this replay as he tries to dip it into the deuce court, just wide.
Yeah. Little late getting to the kitchen again. Step or two behind. Good side out. See if they can.
Goes for the lob here from Kale. Not as powerful from Mo.
The knee pad. The knee pad. That's where he's wearing the knee pads.
We did see a
We
highlight
wanted it.
from
I
last
wanted
week.
it to happen.
Kale did go
There
down
we
to
go.
one knee in week 2 in his matchups and got a good finish.
He did. It was a good look. It was there. Just missed it a bit low. Good return. Good finish by Will.
Mo had such a good return there, nice and low, but the third shot drive from Kale so kind of matched that same low and fast.
It's a little awkward, deep shot, just past the kitchen. Kind of makes you think twice of what you want to do, throw it back in the kitchen to be aggressive. We've got a timeout at 11.
An offensive timeout at 11:13. Just wanted to give a quick reminder of kind of the standings here, because as we are competing here for the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League, we do have standings. So for this matchup tonight, we have the Tulsa Titans. They're sitting at third place with 3 points because they've had 2 matches so far, and that they're going against the Raiders, who are sitting at 6. So there's only 6 teams in the league. This is kind of like a 3 versus 6, so it kind of builds off this matchup kind of moving forward, because obviously, as we saw the T-Town Titans kind of start off the season with a very successful win.
Each game you win earns you 1 point. So T-Town Titans have played 1 week so far. They won 3 games, so they have 3 points. A critical misserve there after the timeout.
I know we're talking about the table, but really, really big error there from Chase.
Oh, good drive.
Pickup from Mo. Goes for the ATP and he gets it. Oh my goodness, Mo. That ball was in slow motion over there. Backhand cut.
Chop.
Will watches it fall in.
That's a tough one to watch go by. I've been there many times.
Especially a point there for the Titans.
That's a good shot by Kale. Even off the net tape. Composed himself just enough to put that ball exactly where he wanted to put it.
But you kind of get scared when that ball hits that let. Just get it over.
That's good. Yeah,
Very good spot.
Something Chase is very good at. If you speed him up down the backhand side, he's ready for that 2-hand to go from high to low. Oh, did he miss it?
Will misses it down the line over there, so side out.
I got to get my eyes checked.
Bad angle, I guess. Get the side out for the Titans, 12-13.
Crazy take. Crazy get. Oh, that's a big point.
Titans able to fight to the kitchen line. It seemed like they just were hitting every ball back and over. Now we're tied 13-13. Again, going to 15, win by 2, so the Titans can steal it.
Big serve.
Big serve there from Mo. Went up the tee there.
Game point here.
Game point. Can the Titans steal it? And a big let to finish.
Is that a bag-o-meter to finish? I don't know.
Is that a bag-o-meter? We will find out in just a moment, but T-Town Titans take it 15-13. Big comeback.
Big time. Big win.
And we'll keep it here for this first matchup, but one of the main things we want to talk about is this way that we're going to spin this wheel so we can get some of these cool merch. So first off, we have our paddle. So we're going to be looking at our, obviously, right to rec paddle. So let's see whose name is going to be drawn. So close, I can't even see. Pam Rice. Let's go.
Big winner.
Pam Rice, your name has been drawn for this right to rec paddle.
Awesome.
And for my friends who are also waiting in the comments right now, always comment right to rec. So that's going to be the letter R, the number 2, and R again. So we kind of shortened it from last week. So it's just the letter R, number 2, and then another R, so for right to rec. And so our friend Pam Rice is going to be our winner for this paddle.
Daniel's probably going to have to remind me, but the names that are entered in this drawing that we're spinning the wheel on, was this from last time's comments?
I believe so,
okay,
yeah.
Yes.
So
from last week's comments are the ones we're spinning the wheel to give away. So be sure to keep commenting, because we're going to do some giveaways for this week's commenters as well.
Yeah, so if you are in the comment section right now, as always, we want to get your names in by you commenting so that we can move forward to next week to get your name entered in. So these are our friends who have already been, commenting last week or the last time when we were here a couple weeks ago. So as always, when we're looking for paddles, it's going to be the right to rec R2R. As we're going to be getting underway in just a moment.
women's match.
For the women's match.
Okay, referee Shauna says, let's play. Wanted to mention before we get started, just wanted to thank and shout out Diadem Pickleball Complex in Tulsa for letting OPPL come in to host most of our league here. I mean, look at this setup. It's perfect. Lighting's perfect. Visuals really good for the players. The surface plays well. What more could you ask for?
The lights are wonderful. And look how much space we have for these fans. So T10 Titans to serve.
Oh, fastball. For the Titans, we have Viv and Eden. And for the Raiders, we have Jenny and Jenny. Jenny squared for the Raiders.
We have Jenny Bond to serve. So from the far side, Jenny Bond is serving. And then her partner, Jenny Howard.
I'm sure Grant, her brother Grant, is watching the live feed this evening from warm and sunny Arizona. So, Grant, if you're out there, we say hello.
GB, as we call him. But we get underway here. Raiders get a nice little start here for the Raiders.
Raiders, good start in 2 matches so far. Let's see if they can capitalize on this one. Big drive from Jenny. Jenny with the fierce forehand. We'll see plenty of those this match.
Reminder that the Titans are in the gold and the Raiders are in the black.
Oh, Jenny Bond catches one. Hot.
Ball's long, good serve there from Eden. A little too much for Jenny Howard.
Keep those comments coming. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. We can't see the comments tonight, so we will be able to interact with you.
Our executive producer made a really, really cool application so we can see all the comments from all different types of platforms. So if you're on Facebook, YouTube, we can see it all. Just having a pause in a moment just to see
change.
A cracked ball.
I think that ball's pretty egged up after the men's match, after all those slams.
Yeah, all that power that we saw from last match.
Ooh, big drive from Viv. I'm sure we'll see plenty of drives this match. Another drive. Good shot from Jenny Howard. Down the middle solves the riddle.
Backhand flick down the middle. Able to kind of catch him. Didn't know who was going to catch it.
Wide serve. Big side out there. 2 quick ones.
Missed serve and a missed third shot drop. We'll see if the Titans will be able to extend this lead.
Oh, she's there.
Viv unable to take that forehand. And as we were talking about the comments, our close friend Nipper says, let's see the lobometer. We might be able to see it tonight with these matchups.
I'm sure we're not going to get away scot-free without a lob in this one.
Another third shot drop miss. But Matt, you have a matchup later, so I'm hoping that you get a nice little lob in so we can get that lobometer.
Yeah.
Smashers going to be taking on the Twisters. There's a good lob.
Ooh, and it works.
And it's a successful lob for Jenny Howard. Got so much space here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex here in Tulsa.
Ask and you shall receive. Got it.
Big forehand there from Viv. Was able to take that off the volley. Able to generate so much topspin, and there's going to be a winner on the baseline. Second serve.
Good volley. I don't know. Yeah, Robin Viv is a bold choice for sure. She's got a really mean overhead. She's got a lot of reach and able to put angles on those overheads.
Yeah, the precision to find those angles As you could see in that last one, kind of more wide. Almost caught Kale over there on that angle.
Wow, good leave.
Yeah, it was a floater, but goes a little bit long for Jenny Bond.
Oof, good shot by Jenny Bond.
Jenny Bond with the nice kind of two-hand roll gets them out of position. That leads up to a kind of a speed up.
I think that was our first kitchen point of the match.
Which it seemed like with our gentleman last time, it was 2 or 3 shots and then it was a speed up. Haven't seen any kitchen play here, but as always, I think it favors the Raiders kind of with their speed ups.
Cindy in the chat says, giveaway idea, free lessons, want to learn how to play. That is a great idea, Cindy. We will take that back to the team to see if we can't get something like that added to our giveaway.
With all these pros out here, definitely could have some awesome lessons. Can work on my forehand.
Okay, changing the strategy, lobbing Eden a little more. Oh,
Viv lets it fall. Big two-hander.
Nice. Jenny was ready for that one. Big two-hand backhand from Jenny Bond. Her bread and butter shot.
Yeah, so one of the top ones in the league. So much power. Shake and bake. But Jenny Howard hits the last one a little bit too long.
May have hit an out ball.
Yeah.
Good serve. Jammed Jenny just a little bit on the backhand side.
Rules change sides once we get to 8 points for one of the sides.
Ooh, wow. That's a really impressive ground stroke from her shoelaces.
Quite literally was picking that up from her shoelaces. Still was able to get that up and down. We had a third shot drop attempt there, but if it's not falling, maybe we might not go back to it.
Right. Reset.
Viv with these pickups.
Good pickup. We're going to switch sides at 8-4. Titans are going to take the lead on the other side.
So with the Titans now switching at the lead, we can go
over these giveaway codes again.
Yeah.
I think we need some more comments in the chat.
The next one that we were going to give away is going to be this hat. And so reminder that for this hat, you have to comment My City PB. And so we're going to go to the list from last time we did our live stream. So this is for the hat. Who's going to win? Let's see.
Winner.
It got really close last time we looked at it. So hopefully we'll be able to get a win. Tyler Titsworth is able to win a nice My City Pickleball hat. So Tyler will be able to get in touch over these hats. So once we come back, we'll be moving on to the Lukey grips. And we get a little highlight reel from the men's matchup. Some crazy pickups here from the Titans.
We've got time in, 8-4-2. Quick one, 9-4-2. Good serve by Eden. Good put away from Jenny.
So if you're looking at the Raiders, kind of their gameplay that they've had so far, they've been trying to make sure it's a little bit more lob heavy and obviously more kind of speed up play.
Right.
Do we slow it down in the second half?
Hot take, I doubt it. That ball's long.
Yeah, and so even it seems like some of these shots, some of these lobs, some of these drives just aren't very winnable. They're not causing the win. So they're able to clean it up here. Like a third shot drive there goes wide. That's one of those unforced errors that we need to start pulling into play. Maybe do a little bit more shake and bake action.
That's a good volley. Yeah, I mean, you can, I think a good strategy to use if you're going to third shot drive, you third shot drive to set up the fifth ball. Third shot drive, set up the fifth, drop in the kitchen. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Gonna Gonna be a foot fault there from Viv. Came in a little bit hot.
A little bit here. Get the drive. Yep, left foot. Caught it on the follow through.
Good call from referee Shauna.
Yep. She's got really, really good strokes, swinging volleys. She's got that shot down.
Every time we were getting close to the kitchen, or I think there's going to be a reset, there's a really good put away.
The ball's long.
Eden's shot goes long from Jenny Howard. We're at 5-9-2. Slowly chipping away are the Raiders. Another one there.
Cindy in the chat is asking, what is the lob? What is a lob? Cindy, we would consider a lob any ball that is high arcing, that is forcing the opponent to hit an overhead shot, or a lob that's deep in the court that the opponent has to let bounce before they hit it. Kitchen point. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Commentators curse there from the birthday boy, but it was a really good point, able to work it up to the kitchen. Just that aggressive topspin there from Eden on the ad side.
Got 9-6-2 Eden to serve. Wow, what a great drive.
Just an absolute dipping of a shot, able to get up and over the tape. And by the time it's over to the other side, it's already below the net.
Good return. Wow, that was a really good return by Jenny. Eden put just enough on that third in a good spot.
It was an impressive shot there from Jenny Howard. She was on the run and had to kind of throw a paddle on it. Kind of caught the tempo from Viv off. She was unable to handle it. Gets the side out 6-11.
Good lead.
Really impressive lead there from Eden. A lot of power, but are you going to be able to let it dip just enough? And that one's too far. That strategy of the drives currently. There's our lob. Cindy, there's your lob for you.
Oh, try to go cross court.
Viv was looking for a winner there, going to the other side. Kind of got out of position, tried to go for the winner.
Oh, good backhand.
Seemed like it had just enough pace taken off to let the topspin do its job. Got below the net. Really impressive shot from Jenny Howard. It's over.
Wow. She may have rolled her ankle there a little bit, trying to get that ball. Really good effort.
Jenny Bond was able to get there from this. And as we have just a pause in play as the ball kind of went all the way to the other courts, just remember to continue commenting, ask us questions, as we can see comments from both YouTube and as Facebook. So the more we interact, the more we can answer any questions and stuff like that.
Yeah, good put away from Jenny.
Big flick there from Jenny Howard. Had enough power and angle to be a winner there. It's the top of the frame there from Eden. So
a little quick on the stroke there from Eden. She can hit really good drives. Just a misfire on that one.
a little wide there from Jenny Howard's lob. Try to attack kind of that far corner for Eden, but unable to. Jenny Bond had a backhand there that just hit the top of the tape. Would have been a disgusting shot there. 11-8 Titans looking to go to 15. Once again, those third shot drops when you're trying to go for the drop, you're always trying to hit that perfect shot. Sometimes you just got to get it over, but since most of these girls have been driving those third shots,
good serve.
Unable to get that third shot drop
Kind of
down.
off 11 there. We've kind of sat at 11
Stuck at
there
it.
for a little bit. Another big serve from Eden.
Jenny Bond attacks it with her two-hand. It's a side out for the Raiders. I think
Big
right
side out.
here it's going to be 8-12. So with 8-12, are they able to cut the lead? Big serve there from Jenny Bond. Gets the point, and we got a little bit of
That was a big
Raiders in the house with a big cheering here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jenny picks it
Missed it.
and leaves it. Eden had a little bit more, kind of more push than flick. So the ball goes long, and I think we're going to have a timeout for the receivers. T-Town Titans want to take a moment before they lose their lead. So with this break in the action, we want to go back to kind of our giveaway, pardon me. And for our next giveaway, we're going to be looking at our Lukey grips. So we're going to be getting our names to see who's going to be winning these black Lukey grips. Let's see who's going to be able to go home with these. Joe Russell is going home with some Lukey grips. So we'll get in contact with you, Joe, as well as Pam and Tyler, I believe, was the other ones as well. So we'll be in contact with you. For my other friends who are in the chat right now, make sure you're commenting R2R for the paddle, My City PB for the hat, and Lukey, Luqi, for all of the different ways to win these. We're back into play. Ball is in there from Jenny. Really good reset from Vid. And Jenny Howard has her foot on the line. Foot
tough.
fault there. It's tough for the first serve. They don't lose service, though.
Yeah, left foot on the toe. Good look. Really good hands from Jenny Howard. 2 or 3 shots there. Really nice.
Back and forth all the way around. A lot of pressure there from Jenny Howard. She was already at the line. Jenny Bond was hitting her two-hand, powerful backhand. And Jenny
Got
Bond
away with it.
gets the lob. The person who wasn't expecting to hit the lob. Ball goes down the middle. As you said, solves the riddle. Viv goes up. Eden goes up. Nobody home. Short return.
Oh, that's a big put away. Got lucky with the net tape a little bit, but they'll take it. Big side out.
That was
Wow.
the side
Stop the
out.
run.
That could have been a ball into the net on this overhead, but they get the side out. 12-13.
Oh, and a missed return. Oh, no. Nice shot by Jenny Bond.
Cut volley there from Jenny Bond. Had a lot of power and kind of put Eden in a tough predicament. Second serve for the Titans. Cut volley again. Eden speeds it up, gets the let, and Eden puts it away there. Stayed patient there, able to get that paddle on top of that.
I thought Jenny Howard had her there just for a second.
Had that defense, yeah.
Game point. Oh, third in the net. Giving the Raiders some life.
Kind of a slept-on game point there. We didn't really be able to notice that, but that was game point for the Titans. But the Raiders get the side out. Win by 2, ladies and gentlemen. Win by 2.
Right on the line. Wow. Serve just tagged the line. 14-14.
Eden picks it up. So does Viv.
Oh,
And then Jenny Bond hits it.
that's big.
Sometimes I get scared when the ball starts rolling our way that we're going to have to do some gymnastics to get out of these chairs. But 14-14-2 here for the Raiders. Win by 2.
Oh. Wow. Good hands from these ladies.
These hands from both sides. You think the point is over, and then they defend it so well. 14-14.
For sure.
Going to 15, but we're winning by 2, folks.
All right.
It seemed like it was going to Viv's forehand. Eden tried to do a quick pick. Another really good quick pick there from Eden. Out ball maybe, but Jenny Howard puts it away as we have a side out for the Raiders. Very important one there.
Absolutely. I'm getting nervous for him over here.
My heart's going
hands are
up.
Sweating. Oh, that ball's in.
Whew. Scared me for there, but just a moment, that ball was in. So it's going to be second serve.
Good pickup from Jenny Bond. Really
Little
good.
skid off the line there.
Very nice.
In favor of the Raiders.
And the Raiders have
Game point here. Are the Raiders going to steal this back? And it's a short drive from Jenny Bond. Jenny Bond, game point. Backhand drive winner there for the Raiders. And this match is tied 1-1. Could not believe that matchup. That was a really good one. But we're going to take a quick commercial break and look at Duper.
What's your duper?
Welcome back at the Diadem Pickleball Complex. My name is Nick Rowan. Joined along Matt Malden, birthday boy. I'm going to be saying it all night. Did you have a good birthday, Matt?
I did have a good birthday. Thank
What'd you do? Anything fun?
We went to the OKC Thunder game.
Did they win?
They had a doubleheader. They played on Sunday and they won, and they played yesterday on my birthday and they lost. So
Okay,
split
so
games.
good couple games, but as we are back to get underway here, we're about to move on to the mixed side. So when we're looking at the mixed side with the T-Town Titans, we're going to have Chase Olderman playing with Ian Lawson. And I believe for the second matchup, I haven't really dropped the roster here for second one, so we'll let you know.
I think it could be Kale and Jenny Bond.
Kale and Jenny. So a lot of power on this court
For
for
sure.
this mixed doubles. And just a reminder for the week 3 standings, remember, every single game that is played, you get 1 point. So since right now we're tied 1-1, both teams are going to be able to have 1 point all. So every single game counts as we have a little bit of highlights. There's those lobs that were just eating up the Titans. Some of these shots are just so impressive because the
Yes.
hand battles were just one of the fastest that we were able to see from the girls' side. Here we got 12-12-2.
Yeah, using that third shot.
There's
drive.
that lob that Jenny Bond pulled out, kind of just like out of her magic box with that lob because it was a winner. It went right over the middle. Nobody jumped for it.
13 points.
Some just really crucial shots here in the dying moments of that match. Jenny Bond had that cut shot, goes
Drop
cross
ball.
courts.
We didn't have a bag of meat of that
Entire
game.
time. Especially with how fast everyone was hitting it.
Yeah, it just goes to show how good of hands these ladies have. Really solid players here.
But as we said, all games matter. So every single match is 1 point in favor of the team that wins. So from the current standings that we have right now, with the Titans, they're sitting in third place with 3 points, and they're playing against the Tulsa Raiders, who have 0 points. So this is kind of a 3 versus 6. So can the Raiders bring back some important wins to get them right back into it?
And the standings are going to matter at the end of the regular season. The top 2 teams from the regular season are going to get a bye in the playoffs. So kind of Big deal. Every game matters. You want to be sure to get as many points and wins as you can. Looks like we're getting started here.
Eden did have a serve that went out.
Shot by Chase.
Chase down the line had his hands ready. Speaking of hands, the All-State hands are always open, as my friend Robert Nipper might say.
Oh, good drive by Kale. I would imagine we're going to see a lot of that on both sides. The male putting a lot of pressure on the female. Both of these guys are very good at that. Very long, good strokes, good speed ups. So look for that to be a factor.
So side out in favor of the Titans. Eden gets a second chance on her serve. Probably just going to get this one over. Still aggressive on it.
Oh, good look by Eden.
Had the two-hand backhand drive that she wanted.
Shot by Kale.
Reminder,
Is Kale playing the right there? Did I miss that? Was he playing the right?
I believe so. So sometimes they might be staying straight up on the return. Lob kind of serve for Kale.
Ooh.
Right on the line.
Good return.
Kale
Eden.
throws up a lob there. And as a reminder, the far right side is the Tulsa Raiders in the black and the T-Town Titans on the far side in the gold.
That ball was out. Yep.
So a serve that goes long and a lob that goes long.
Ooh, good shot, Eden. Got Kale in a weird spot. Got the pop-up. Chase finished it off.
Now keep in mind, look on the right side with the Raiders. Are they switching or are they staying, having the girl on the left or right? Good move there from
High.
Kale, able to follow along with that drive. Sometimes when they're moving on that, if they're able to follow the ball or trace it, they'll usually jump in front before the girl gets to the line.
Good third by Eden. Ball's out. Good 1-2 combo over there from Eden. Good third shot. 2 dinks to set it up. Attack ball.
Such a good volley there from Kale. Kind of threw a paddle at it because it was going down the line. It's definitely that tennis background, being able to just throw something on it.
Good drive. As we saw in the men's match, Kale's ground strokes so good. Former Duke tennis player.
I'm more of a Tar Heels fan myself.
Another bullet. How about another one? That ball got it. Tagged it.
Got the line there. It's impressive enough to get the ball to hit the tape and go over, let alone hit the tape and fall in. Watch that dip in the baseline corner.
Close. A little bit of a reach there from Eden.
I think that's what Kale really wants her to do, is looking for a reach, get her off balance, because that dip of that topspin gave him a lot of time to wait for it.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Chase.
I really like watching Chase and Kale play. So much power, and then also able to kind of pull it back a lot. So if they're going at it in this matchup, something I would really want to see.
Yep. JB was ready for that one.
Jenny plays it short there. Big let there, and it falls out of play. But it did fall in. Kale had the speed up that he wanted. Watch this. She pops it up just a little bit, takes a huge bounce. She was already moving left. Ball goes right, unable to pick it up.
No, ball gets a line. Another foot fault.
It's tough when Chase is trying to slide over to take that forehand. Got to make sure your foot stays off the kitchen line. We're looking at 5-2.
He wants that one back.
We do want to note, Kale did take the knee pads off. I just noticed that.
Okay.
I think he didn't like it on the previous matchup with the men.
Ironically, I hope he has a shot that he needs the knee pads for on this one.
That's one of my favorite shots to watch Kale hit.
Oh, he reached again.
Another reach for Eden.
Yeah. Let that ball bounce. Take a step back. Set yourself up for the next shot. I'm sure she will make the adjustment. Good dig.
Here we got a kitchen point. Gets the volley there. Jenny with the quick pick.
Good idea.
Really good
idea.
point there from Eden. I know working on that right-hand side can be tough because you got the power right in front of you, a Kale, and then Jenny's backhand sitting middle.
Big put away. As we mentioned earlier, be sure that you're interacting with us in the chat tonight. We are able to see all comments this time around. We have a lot of good prizes to give away. Be sure to be commenting in the chat. If you have any questions, feel free to fire away. Big drive from Jenny. Missed volley from Chase.
Thing with that power from JB, has so much power, but it doesn't have as much dip as you typically see. So I think that kind of caught Chase off guard.
Oh.
Big noise let out there from Kale. That tape made him fall the last time he got it. But
2-6. Let's see if they can get on a little bit of a run here. Just wide.
obviously from our angle, we're like, that hit the line perfectly, but just a little bit wide there for Eden. Got a little bit of movement towards the kitchen there for the Titans, able to keep working with the drives. 3-6-2. Just chipping away. And goes a little bit wide there on the drop. That nerve factor just playing a little bit here.
Oh, yep.
JB was sitting on that one for sure. Wanted the speed up, but I think the ball was just a little bit too low for her. So when she went for the speed up, wasn't able to handle it.
Yes.
Kale brought the heat on that last one.
Crowd is lively here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex this evening. We are super grateful for everyone that's showing up and to support these awesome players. Got a timeout here. Side switch at 8-3. The Raiders off to an incredible start here in the mixed match number 1.
Being here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex, the amount of space that we're able to have a nice, enjoyable sitting area for our fans for the OPPL, it's really something to just take note of, because last year to this year, it just seems like it's been really, really impressive. And the moves that we've been able to make with a couple of live streams. Last week we were in Oklahoma City. This week we're in Tulsa. Obviously going back and forth between the two. Hopefully you're following along, keeping up with the standings. But here with this first matchup, with the men and women having a split, last time we had some live streams here, we went to the Oklahoma Showdown. So hopefully we go 3 for 3 for Showdowns as we're under play.
Oh, we had a little serve before the score was called. Shauna's going to give him some grace. Let him reserve.
I do want to highlight my friends in the chat. Thank you for commenting, Jacob and Hayden. I'm not going to talk about what you're talking about, but thank you for showing love.
They're just talking about how good of commentators we are.
Absolutely. Could not agree more with that comment. Best comment of the night.
Oh, no.
It's going to be second serve there for the Titans. Chase tried to slide over just enough. Made Eden move and then kind of pulled off at last moment.
Wow, good serve, good return. Yeah, good night. That one's not coming back.
It's tough because he Kale baits it just enough to move over and then crashes over to the forehand side.
Yeah.
A little bit of shake. and bake there for
Kale's feeling himself.
the Raiders.
Sure.
Yeah, the confidence is through the roof here for Kale. So you can see just how he's just walking around, wants to get this serve up and over every time. Goes to the backhand there.
Oh my.
Good pick there. And he's able to bring it down the line on Chase's backhand.
Kale Hammond, everybody. He's out there slicing and dicing like it's Fruit Ninja, people.
Come on now. Watch this backhand to the backhand of Chase. Unable to get to it. And a pickup there from Kale. Are you kidding me? Throws a paddle on it. So much slice on it. I'm unable to read it. And the Raiders
Ultimate showman, Kale Hammond.
on a roll right here. Here's the lob, Chase.
Missed it.
And goes long there on the overhead.
Big run they're on right now. My goodness. Offensive timeout, Kale. Kale's going to catch his breath a little bit.
The adrenaline is running through our friend Kale as he takes a break there because he's had a couple of points that he's had to throw a paddle on it. But we're going to have a quick pause in the moment as we are going to move back to our lovely wheel of awesomeness. I don't know what we're going to call it. We're going for the Diadem Pickleballs.
Diadem balls,
These
yeah.
are the ones for the Bag-O-Meter. We'll see.
Mandy O'Neill.
Gonna go home with some Diadem Pickleballs. Mandy O'Neill.
Southwest Oklahoma represent.
Say Southwest Oklahoma?
Southwest Oklahoma.
Come on now. This timeout's gonna be a quick one. So Kale's gonna get this back underway. We're gonna have a 13-3.
Maybe on the 1 or the 2. I can't remember. Yeah, 13-3-1. Good chance to close this thing out. Got it.
And there's another let in favor of Kale on that one.
This guy is white hot right now. Don't touch him. Don't wake him up.
Game point here for the first side of mixed doubles.
That's it. My gosh. What a match from the Raiders. Big answer.
Yeah, tough game there for the Titans, but Raiders get it done 15-3. We're going to have to see this second mixed, and the Titans are going to have to win this game to extend it to an Oklahoma showdown. So for the T-Town Titans, this one is going to be Mo and Viv, and they're going to be playing up against Will and Jenny Howard.
Yes, they are. Should be an awesome match here.
So as we are going to move on to our last bit of mixed doubles, we're going to take a quick moment to talk about some of these Diadem Pickleball shoes.
So you've upped your game, your dink, your return. Now it's time to master your position on the court. Diadem Court Burst is the first shoe built to support your rebound, agility, and stability on the court. Designed for rapid recovery from intense side-to-side footwork. Increased cushioning to absorb impact. Reinforced to withstand toe dragging and quick stops, while still flexible enough to move with you. Arch stability to prevent twisting when executing the toughest returns. We engineered the perfect court shoe so you can focus on the love of the game. Introducing Diadem Court Burst shoes.
And welcome back to the Diadem Pickleball Complex. My name is Nick Irwin. Joined with me, birthday boy Matt Malden. Obviously, with this matchup, we're about to go on to the second part of mixed as we're going to take a quick little moment of our highlights. I do want to note we will have a doubleheader today. So later tonight, we're going to have the Twisters, the Tulsa Twisters, playing the Oklahoma City Smashers as we are looking at that matchup. Obviously, that's your team, Oklahoma City
team.
Smashers.
Yeah.
So we're going to actually have Matt step away. He's going to have to go get warmed up for tonight. So wish you the best of luck. And again, happy birthday as well. So he's going to step away and get ready for this second doubleheader for later tonight. But we're going to have our second round of the later ones. I'll see you later, Matt. Warm up, get all ready. And I want to see a lob, all right? As he takes a step off our LR. And we're going to have just a quick little bit of moments before this fourth round. And we're going to have a quick commercial break as we're going to be talking about some Thrive paddles.
Yeah. One thing you can learn about me, ain't nobody putting word like me. Can't drip, can't sauce like me. Whipping it up, I'm a major key. I am the one, not the two or the three. Get on my level if you wanna be better than ever. I got what I need. Pushing the limit, that's how it's gonna be. I promise I won't take it easy. It's only right that I come with that greasy. It's only right that I give him that pressure. Just watch, you don't have to believe me. I'ma do my thing. Watch me do my thing. I'ma do my thing. I did not come to play. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. They can't stop me now, yeah, that's right. Cause I'm limitless. It's my turn right now. Watch me work, yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. They can't stop me now, yeah, that's right. Cause I'm limitless. It's my turn right now. Watch me work, yeah, I'm limitless.
And welcome back to week 3 here of the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League. We are about to get this game ready for you guys for this 4th matchup because we are looking at a 2-1 in favor. And we're going to have a special guest, Miss Jenna, joining us as well. That ball just goes in. A big let there for Will in favor of the Tulsa Raiders. Miss Jenna, welcome to the podcast. We're not doing a podcast, but we're here for the Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League, and seems like we're finally back and ready. Pretty exciting matches so far, Miss Jenna.
This is a great match. Both of these teams, we've only seen them play once, so it's really interesting to see how they've adjusted from their first game and first match and adjusted strategies. So in the first, in Oklahoma, the Tulsa Raiders switched mix partners. So they are trying a different lineup, and it seems to have worked for the first match.
Yes, and for that last matchup, it seemed like the Raiders were white hot. And so for this game, T-Town Titans has to win this, and obviously with LR live stream for Elare Pickleball, we've gone 2 for 2 for Oklahoma Showdown, so that's what we're looking for here. So Titans got to go for a win. Mo gets that big lob up.
Some great defense from the Titans.
With the drop there. If keeping this alive.
What a recovery.
And that's a put away there from Will. And he looks to the crowd and gives him a fist bump. Great effort there from Mo because Will had the drop shot there, but Viv with the backhand cuts just back and forth there.
Her court coverage is incredible. Keeping them in the point.
And then a return like that, Will goes wide on that serve. Big forehand from Viv puts Will back on that baseline, so he was unable to get a successful third shot drop.
Looks like we finally broke that stalemate with Tulsa getting a point there.
Yeah.
Coming out of that 2-1. I think that might have just clipped the edge of the line. Yep, they called it in.
Mo's overhead was so flat and so fast. He was able to clip the line, get the side out for the Titans. Seemed like everything has been in favor of the Raiders here. And it looks like the returning was off, so Will has to go to now the ad court. Viv's drive, so powerful. Will looked like he was trying to get out of the way, but when you have that much power, seems like really hard to handle.
Oh, set up the point so well. Will slid to the middle and had the put away.
I always like to see those kitchen points there, and Viv's backhand cut kind of got them to the kitchen line very successfully.
That's just a solid backhand from Will. Puts that away. No chance of returning that one.
Viv popped it up just a little bit. Mo was already on his front foot, and Will pushed it down the line. Fifth shot drive there from Mo. Seldom do you see them, but Whoa, Mo gets that ball up and down for the point for the Titans. And I think that's going to be another let in favor of the Titans. I think we have to make sure that those lets are evening out because it seemed like Kale with the Raiders last one had so many.
Yes, looks like the tide might be turning for the Titans here. They've been on a little bit of a run. 2 points away from the switch. That just hit the top ceiling.
Even though the ceilings are so tall here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex, that did hit one of the beams up there.
And a little miscommunication that happens sometimes in mixed doubles, especially with the lefty.
That LR, that lefty-righty goes in favor of, oh my goodness, like you felt like he was gonna be slammed there from Mo. Did go in favor of the Raiders. Here comes those lobs. Very impressive shot from Mo. Got full extension, able to get that ball down on the tight baseline. And it looks like we're gonna have a timeout here in favor of the Titans. I think the Titans did call a timeout here. So wanted to quickly go back to our giveaways. So we're gonna go back to the Diadem Pickleballs. So we have some of these Diadem Pickleballs that we're giving away. Who's gonna win it? And we got a nice little wheel to see who's gonna win it. My friend Zach and my boy Zach Baird able to get a win here. Get some Diadem Pickleballs. We'll hit you up, Zach, and get you some of those Diadem Pickleballs. So remember, when you guys are in the comment section, make sure you're commenting what you need to. R2R for the paddle, My City PB for the hat, and Lukey for the Lukey grips.
That is a great hands battle. Will just stays in it.
And that's going to be a bag number 4 here. So we have filled up the bag-o-meter. Make sure you're commenting bag-o-meter because we just filled it up. So make sure you get that filled up.
Man, Will scrapped that point out, just making the other team hit one more shot.
Looks like we have a cracked ball here. Thank you, Casey, for the comments. Get your name added in our drawings. So for our friends watching, make sure you're commenting. Really good put away there from Viv. She has a very particular shot on her backhand. She's able to not use a two-y kind of push it, but she's able to kind of cut volley it. And it's a very impressive shot because if you're trying to go for a 3rd or 5th shot drop, just unable to handle it. It picks it up.
That's a good drop. That's just good ball movement from Will. He slid to the middle and then was able to take the ball the other way behind Mo.
And Mo is trying to eke his way up there, but Will puts it behind him.
And this is, to me, this is a critical part of the game, right? Your other team's at 7. If I'm down, I'm thinking, how many points can I get before the switch if the other team can get it?
Because it's kind of a timeout, right?
It is. It gives you a timeout. And if I'm the team that's at 7, man, I'm fighting to get to 8 just to keep that momentum.
Impressive shot there from Viv. She got so low. That ball was already dipped and over to the other side, and it still was a defensive shot. There's a lob from Jenny. And it's long, and now we're going to have another 6-7. Little shake and bake there from Will and Jenny Howard. 7-7. As you were talking about, who's going to be able to scrap to 8 right now?
It's a critical point here.
Off the frame from Mo. And maybe that affected Will's shot because he kind of caught it off the end of the paddle. And when Will went for that forehand, kind of bounced just a little bit different. But Titans do get the side out. Will is playing left-hand side right now, so are they going to switch here on the return? Jenny Howard with the put away. Big forehand. Viv just tried to eke her way up to the kitchen, unable to put so much pressure. And another overhead into the net for Mo. I think the intensity of this fourth game has kind of affected both teams.
I think so. They know what's on the line. One team's trying to get to the showdown. One team's trying to end it. Bag.
Another bag there. Got to restart the bag-o-meter because that one was a for sure bag. Watch this little shake and bake. Caught Mo in the chest. And the Raiders able to switch sides and go away with the lead. And as we talked about with the standings, this one's kind of more of a 3 versus 6 here in the standings, and every single game is a point. So for right now, with the T-Town Titans, they came in here with 3 points. Raiders didn't have a single point. So this matchup, every single game is very, very important, especially in the playoffs.
Absolutely. So the way we have it set up is the top 2 seeds will get byes, but you're playing for standing, so you can get an easier match or a harder match depending on what your seed is. But it also means if you're down 0-3, even if you've lost the head-to-head battle, you still want that game. Like, keep playing for the game because it matters at the end.
And with these standings for the Raiders, as they played last week, this is an important week this week so that they're able to move forward and have that momentum moving forward later into the season. But for the Titans, they came out with a really big win over the Oklahoma City Smashers week 1. So it's one of those moments where they're losing momentum. And then now in this fourth game, the Raiders, with the crowd momentum and the excitement kind of coming off from the players, everyone is all in here for the Raiders.
Absolutely. If you remember, they were down 5-7. Wow. That was a great get from Viv. It stayed in.
She was able to shape that. Will thought that was going a little bit wide, but got enough topspin to make it fall.
The good thing for the Titans is if they do win this, they will have the momentum going into that tiebreak. So they have to keep that in mind. If they can pull this out, they'll have the last win prior to going into singles.
With that last game, with how hot Kale was playing on that left-hand side, I think that kind of trickled over into this matchup.
Absolutely. And that's what's so fun about this setup. It's a team sport. Even though there's only 2 players on the court, you can really feed off the energy of your teammates, cheer them on, and use that to your advantage. Oh, great pickup.
Viv with these gets.
Good defense.
And then she goes left side. It's so tough because Mo was looking to jump, and Jenny was able to keep the precision to keep going to Viv. And once she was unable to pick up that last one, that's when Jenny goes cross court. And then a serve that goes wide. We're going to 15, win by 2. 2 serves that were tight.
That was a good deep serve, set up that shorter return, made it for an easier attack on the third from Will.
And on that attack, kind of caught Mo in the middle of a forehand and a backhand, so he couldn't choose which one. You're seeing a lot of shaking and baking here for the Raiders, and that's going to be driving that third shot, and the other players run into the kitchen looking to find an offensive shot. Will unable to put that one down.
And it's an effective strategy when you're playing well and feeling your shots.
That shot looked like it was a little bit long on Jenny's backhand roll. But yeah, for those shake and bakes, if you're feeling confident and seeing the ball very well like Kale was last game, you want to do it a lot more.
That ball thought about trickling over, but ended up falling back on the Titans side.
And since Mo put a cut on it, kind of had more backspin, so maybe if it had topspin, it'll trickle over.
Good one-hand volley.
Point there for the Titans. The foot fault was called on Jenny. So you can see here, looked a little bit too much, and that was a foot fault. Good call from referee Shauna, and it was a point for the Titans. 9-10-2. Raiders still hanging on to the lead. And another huge let there.
I think we're even on
Yeah, I
this.
think for the karma from both sides, we're about even. So I'm hoping that we're going to have to do a little gymnastics as this ball is directly underneath us. I hate when it happens. I always pray that it doesn't happen, but it did.
If I had longer legs, it would have been easier.
I feel like I'm going to fall out of here one day and pull a cord that's going to unplug everything. That was really impressive drive there from Mo because it didn't have enough pace, but it had a lot of dip. So even if Will let that one go, which he thought it was out, it was still falling.
And you can feel the energy has changed a little bit. It's 11-10 now. There's been a few errors from the Raiders, and the Titans are starting to play a little bit more confident.
And now we're going to have a timeout from the receivers. The Raiders are going to take a quick timeout. And so, as always, we will also take a timeout for, obviously, our spinning of our wheel. So our next one, I believe, is going to be Diadem Pickleballs once more. So we're going to have our Diadem Pickleballs on our spin. So make sure you get your names in there by commenting what they need to. So our winner, we're going to say Cindy Desenvitz. Cindy Desenvitz. If we said your name or if we missaid your name, we apologize. But Cindy, you're going home with some Diadem Pickleballs. Congrats.
That was a great swing by Viv. She read it, took a chance, and it paid off with Will's volley going wide there.
She does a very impressive job. She lets that ball fall as far as it can. You think there's no way this is coming back over.
Oh, I think that's in. Yes. Wow, that was an incredible lob. Landed right on the back line, and then Mo still had a great drop, and then just missed the put away.
And instead of going for the drop, the reset, get back to the kitchen, he drives it back to back to get up to the kitchen. And then on that last one, goes a little bit too long, side out. 10-13. Pops that one up from Mo on that left-hand side. And there's going to be a point there for the Raiders, 11-13. Another drop, little drive, little bit of dip there. It's going to be point for the Raiders. 12-13-1. Going to 15, win by 2. Short return.
Oh, they're in the point.
And Mo keeps it alive. Are you kidding me,
That was an
Mo?
incredible get.
Seemed like they were on the back foot, unable to handle it. And Mo picks it up. Second serve.
And that's where, man, if you're Will, you just got to have memory like a goldfish. Forget it.
And that's what you do. You move on to the next shot, as you just said.
And you've earned game point now and match point.
Match point here for the Raiders. Oh, pushes it. And a big bounce there. Are you kidding me? From Viv. It seemed like that ball just had a little bit, it died a little bit, so went over the paddle from Jenny Howard. And the Titans able to save match point. 13-14.
Good call, good eye.
Good communication. I think everybody in the fans of the Raiders were saying, it's out, it's out.
Oh, lob serve. I kind of like that. That's
Short
in.
return.
Oh,
And Mo
Collect-
sends it into the crowd in the back. The lob was a perfect, because that confidence, I think, on Mo on that serve or the overhead isn't too high. Match point 2.
this might be 13. Now it's match point. Apologies.
Now it's match point.
13-13. So 14-13 now. Got a little. That's a good leave.
Tough leave there, especially with Will in his top spin, able to let that one go.
Second match point if they can end it here.
Match point here for the Raiders. 14-13-2. Good volley there. Short return. Just got to push it back to the baseline. And Mo
And that's
misses it. And that's going to be game, set, and match in favor of the Raiders. The Raiders come back from losing the men's, and they go 3-1.
Wow.
Could not believe that matchup with the intensity of that third game from Kale trickles into that last game. And that's going to be a 3-1 win in favor of the Raiders.
I mean, that's teamwork right there. The men had a tough loss, and the ladies almost lost that second one as well. And they fought back, gave their team the first win of the season, and it just carried over. So again, that teamwork and that mindset is just incredible. What it can do for your teammates and for the sport on the court.
And with that, that's 3 points in favor of the Raiders. So with the Raiders moving up, they have 0 points to start today. They're ending the night with 3, and as well as the Titans able to win at least one, that men's matchup as we talked about. So they're going to be moving up. And so with them moving up to now, looks to be Titans with now 4 points, and then the Raiders with 3. They're going to have some movement here, but as we always talked about, we have another double header. So we're going to have another matchup. So we're going to actually look at kind of that matchup in just a moment, and we're going to have the Oklahoma City Smashers, and they're going to be playing the Tulsa Twisters. But we're going to be looking at just a moment of our training. So we're going to find some kind of one-on-one how to work with a lesson, and we have James teaching us how in just a moment.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today's broadcast. As always, we like to have a little bit of educational content as filler. And today I am joined with James Moore, one of our top coaches in Oklahoma. So what do you have for us today?
What do you want to learn today?
Well, I've actually been having some troubles with my footwork when I'm dinking.
All right.
So
good.
maybe...
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
All right.
see what you
All
can
right.
find.
Let's go ahead and get up to the kitchen line. And what we're going to do for this little exercise, Daniel, is we're going to very consciously make sure we take 2 steps no matter what we do to hit the ball, okay? There are times in pickleball where we do like to base out and not really move our feet. But for this exercise, we're going to take 2 steps to hit the ball, okay? Did you take 2 steps or 1 there, Daniel?
I completely forgot.
You actually just took 1 step back. You just drug your left foot back. So
Okay.
we're going to make sure we take 2 steps on everything.
Okay.
You ready? Go. Two steps. Good. Good. So I know sometimes when people are learning stepping, they can overcomplicate it real quick. We're all kind of natural athletes, everybody that plays, regardless of your skill level. And so by just consciously saying, I'm going to take 2 steps, then what happens is you tend not to reach. If I say, Daniel, you have to take 2 steps, no matter what, you'll start to put the ball in front of you and in what we call your V of power. So if I were to tell you this is a great example of how this works. Daniel, can you stand about right there? Stand right where you are. And if I said to you right now, Daniel, don't move, but kick that ball. You can't kick it.
No.
What if I said, Daniel, take 2 steps and set yourself up to kick that ball? Go.
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay. So just by naturally doing that, you know you can't kick that ball from there. You shouldn't hit a pickleball from there. But if you just took 2 steps, you will put yourself in the correct position to hit that ball more often than not. 1, 2. Does that make some sense?
Gotcha. That's really good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really
super
good
neat.
feedback.
Yeah. So consciously take 2 steps no matter what. Let's just dink a little bit, and then
Okay.
I'll show you a fun dinking exercise. So 2 steps. You can take more than 2. Sometimes they're tiny. So even if I hit it directly to you, yes, you want to take 2 steps even if I hit it directly to you. Good. Now if yes, good, Daniel. Yeah, even on those long ones, like 2 steps usually handles everything. So great work on that.
Yeah, thank you.
I do want to bring up another point while we're talking about footwork, okay? And Alvaro Tehran taught me this, and it's pretty interesting. Very often if a ball's far over there, in my mind, I think that by turning and running, I'm going to get there faster. But by the time I've turned my body and accelerated and decelerated, I'm hitting sort of a weird shot, and I'm not really decelerating fast enough. It is just, or more, it's faster just to go like this.
Okay.
Boom. So if a ball's even way over there, instead of this, it's just as
Okay.
fast to just...
That's a good point. So I can show you something that I've been doing
Please.
that I'm pretty sure you've just confirmed is very bad. And so say I'm here and someone hits a really good one to me, I'm doing this.
Cross-footed.
And then I'm back
Yeah.
here. But what you're saying is I should really be focused on just committing to getting better
Oh yeah.
at doing this.
And I'll tell you who taught me that is everybody in Tulsa knows Grant Bond. Grant Bond taught me this because one time he and I were playing. Let's go ahead and stand right there. And I reached over and cross-footed like you just did, right? And as I got the ball back, go ahead and cross your foot over. As I recovered, he went right back to the same spot. So I reached over,
came back like
hit
this.
a great ball, and then as I was recovering, he went right back there. My body was already, I couldn't recover in time. But if I had just stepped over and hit that ball, then I could have recovered faster. So
Okay.
Grant Bond taught me that the hard way.
That's awesome. Well, James,
Yeah.
thank you so much for taking your time.
Is this a new smoke paddle?
This is the new smoke paddle.
Very nice.
If you haven't heard already, Thrive Pickleball is launching the new smoke paddle. I have to say, so far, it feels really great. Thank you so much for taking the time to teach today. If somebody was wanting to get better at pickleball, would you recommend a coach? And if so, what are some of the next steps somebody should be taking?
That's a great question. We have a lot of coaches in the Tulsa area, and I usually recommend people take lessons from all the different coaches, and your game should be a culmination of shots you steal from coaches and other players. That's what your game should develop out of. So I'm a very positional based coach. I focus a lot on like control, but you know, if I need a power game, I'm going to go to Rob Olmsted because there's nobody better in the business, right? But if you do want to take a private 2-person, 3-person, 4-person, or a clinic with me, the best way to reach me is via text or phone at 707-543-6610. 707-543-6610.
All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in today's broadcast. Let's get back into the action.
Welcome back to the Diadem Pickleball Complex. My name is Nick Irwin, and I got a new commentator, Pickleball Will here, coming off of a big win there. As you just see, the Raiders defeated the Titans. So, got a little change in commentary. Now I got a different perspective. Well, first off, congratulations on that win. How you feeling, my friend?
I'm feeling really good right now. A little pumped, a little hyped.
Adrenaline?
Adrenaline's coursing through my veins right now.
What I really liked from your team was kind of like the intensity that let's go after every shot. And that's really, really cool to see because I could feel it from here. I felt like my adrenaline was through the roof as well. But we're going to transition into this next matchup. So we have the Tulsa Twisters who are wearing the all black. They're on the far left side of your screen right now. And they're going to be playing against the Oklahoma City Smashers. So we're going to do captains, heads, tails here to see who's deciding serve.
Looks like it's Murray versus Alex Bowers as the captains.
And most of the time we do men's first. So for the Smashers, Matt Malden, Michael Moody.
They've been playing together for a long time. They play a lot of duper matches and events together, so they really know each other's games inside and out.
Quick little 60-second warm-up here before we get started. And then for our Tulsa Twisters, we have Eric Bunch, and we actually have a sub for this week. So most of the time you see James Seagraves, and for this week, we're actually going to have Jonathan Hill subbing in for him. So not something that's been different for Jonathan. He was actually part of Season 1 last year for Oklahoma Premier Pickleball League. So he is back and better than ever for a sub. So he's going to be teaming up with Eric Bunch. So they're going to be in black against the Smashers in white.
Yeah, we'll see how their dynamic goes because James definitely plays a different style than Jonathan. Jonathan's much more of a resetter, setter. And Eric, the gladiator himself, is 0 to 100 all the time, revved, on red.
Ready to go.
Every day, every night.
So, quick update for our standings. So, for going into this game, we have the Oklahoma City Smashers with 6 points. And so 6 points represents 6 wins throughout mixed, women's, and men's as well. And then for our Twisters, Tulsa Twisters, they come in with 1 point. So this is kind of a 5 versus 2 in the tables. And as Miss Jenna was talking about, top 2 get a bye for the playoffs, and then the others all advance, but they have to fight without that second round. So we're underway here. Let's go.
Jonathan to serve. A little bit high. Oh, we're already getting to a firefight. Cross the bat, and Michael Moody sails it just a little bit long. Good start for the Twisters. Oh, no stacking. Surprised right there. Oh, but Jonathan is playing hot right now. Just solid, steady. You're going to see that from him. Just playing steady. That's what he's known for.
coming in off the sub list. Really impressive stuff.
Eric here with the drop. Coming in. Oh, just missed the tape.
Smashers get the side out. Didn't want to have too much blood, but down 2.
Yeah, no Band-Aids over here. Let's not call 911 now.
That's awesome.
Right on the line. And a drop from Eric. Comes in and puts it away with ease.
That kind of bait of a drop shot and then an overhead finish there from Eric Bunch.
That's a signature right there.
That ties him up on the serve. Gets a nice unforced error.
Mellow Matt Malden to serve. Coming in out with a nice little drop. See if they're going the kitchen game going. Oh, it looks like they're trying to get Jonathan worked up wide. See if they can open him up.
A top spin here from Matt. And that ball finds the line there from Jonathan. Since he was out of position, he kind of just threw his hands in a way to get a lot of top spin. Watch this replay. Right down the middle, so Matt and Michael didn't know whose ball it was. Finds the baseline, gets the side out.
And the drop. Mike Moody comes in with aggression and finds the middle line.
That aggression that you were talking about, he was able to find some space. And as always, making sure that you guys are commenting in the comment section. We can see it all. Christian, thank you for the kind words.
What a drop right there. Michael, uncharacteristic hit into the net right there. Here it comes in, jumps in hard. Great serve, jams up Matt. Matt unable to make the return. Battle ensues. Oh, and Matt resets
Matt
it.
finds the reset.
Oh, pushes away, tries to scare Michael Moody, but he was ready with the backhand slap. Get that out of here.
Love the resets from both sides. Turned in from a firefight into a dinking battle.
Pickleball at its finest. Oh, drop here from Eric Bunch brings Matt in. Oh, what another signature play.
Caught him kind of right in the middle of that one. Unable to get that fully extension from the backhand.
Nice deep return. Eric with another signature drop. They're going to pop it up, and let's see if Eric can capitalize. Oh, what a great deep dink. Oh, they're going at it, but Jonathan is ready.
You typically don't see Mike Moody with kind of the two-hand speed up there. Went speed up down the middle, tried to cause an unforced error, but Jonathan was sitting on it.
Ready. Oh, lucky net cord right there. Oh, Eric tries to come in, but unable to make it right there.
Just wide there from Jonathan.
Luck ran out.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of those quick picks from like the transitional phase wasn't able to get them that point. 4-1-2 in favor of the Twisters.
Just deep. The Smashers not playing their game. Maybe they're a little confused right now. Oh, but I don't know. Let's see if they can get the momentum back. One hand. Oh!
Just wide there for the Smashers. And yes, it will be a timeout here for the Smashers. Seem like the Smashers are trying to play their game, but they're kind of getting forced to play the Twisters game. But make sure that my friends are commenting in the comment section. Unfortunately, we've given out all the different prizes that we have for this week, but make sure you're still commenting for the next time we do these giveaways. So remember, for the paddle, as we have already given away for this very, very cool right to rec paddle here, that we are making sure we're commenting R2R for right to rec. We have this sick hat that I think my friend here came up with. So very, very cool hat there for that's going to be My City PB. So make sure we're commenting My City PB. And then for our Lukey grips, our lovely Lukey grips from our very own Mo Lukman, we have those grips, LUQI for the grips. And then obviously Bag-O-Meter. We won't be giving away anything for this week anymore because we already did, but we're back underway here. And that's a good timeout there from the Smashers. You're always interested to see what's going to happen after a timeout. Is it going to be in favor of the people calling the timeout?
Looks like it was that time, and it's working out in the Smashers' favor right now. Eric and Jonathan missing the returns. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants me to sing.
Yeah, we see TR Pickleball in the comment section looking for a song there from Will. A little karaoke. Mike with the pickup, Eric with the speed up. And that's a big
with
hand battle there.
Hand counter with a jump as well.
Looks like this ball went underneath our computer over here. Got to do some gymnastics as always here, as when the balls get up and under. All this LR Pickleball live stream. Couldn't do it without them. Ball goes long. As look now, we're looking for a dance. Love these comments here from TR Pickleball.
Maybe in the timeout, I'll hop out there. We'll see. In these Crocs.
Jonathan plays it short. Now we're working with the kitchen.
A little high right there, and might have saved him there. That was a little bit high and fast. Jonathan hits the backhand volley out. Mount Malden to serve. Nice, easy return. Oh, a high return there by Eric, and a great drop there. Oh, with the lob. Hits the back of the line. Oh, my gosh. Eric tries to drop it, hits the net cord, and we're back. Whoa, what an attack by Bunch himself, gliding across that kitchen line to put that away. Didn't know he could move that smooth.
Do love the lob there from Matt. Get that lobometer that we've been talking about earlier in the matches.
With a rip down the middle, hitting the line. They didn't even know what hit him. Backhand drop here by Matt. Comes in, nice half volley pickup, and Eric decides to speed up off the bounce. Wakamoody just missing it, just surprised him.
Always looking for the aggressive shot there from Eric.
You have to expect it from Eric. He knows no other way. And an aggressive shot there by Jonathan as well. He's definitely must have hit the weight room or something, because he is attacking these balls like I've never seen.
Kind of caught Matt with a chicken wing, point in favor of the Twisters.
Okay, a high drop right there. Let's see if Jonathan can get back, but he just misses it with the backhand drop.
Our friend TR Pickleball in the comment section talking about OPPL happening tonight. Yes, it happens every Tuesday, so it's always on a Tuesday, so make sure that you get that added to your schedule, and that's going to be quick side out for the Smashers. That return there from Matt was really far, right on the baseline, unable to get that up and over from Eric.
Drop it from Matt, and Jonathan tries to keep Michael Moody back, and with another great drop by Moody. Topspin going high. Moody trying to move him away. Oh, we have a backhand battle right here. Oh, switches over to Eric. He does a lob, and Matt hits it. Oh, my gosh. The scramble is crazy right now. Wow, what a scramble. Did you bring the eggs? Because, man, I'm ready to eat.
That was perfect, and looks like we're going to have a side out here, which leading to that question, side out, a great question asked from Casey Crawford in the comment section. What does side out mean? So side out typically means in pickleball you have two serves. After that second serve has been broken, the other team serves. So when it's going from one team serving to the other team serving, we call that a side out. So as we are looking at this side change, we're changing sides to now having the Twisters on the right-hand side and the Smashers on the left. We always kind of see that that's kind of a timeout. Don't you kind of see that that's something that can be beneficial to whoever has the momentum? And for your team, Will, it seemed like that momentum was riding high for those last two games.
Yes, definitely. You got to ride the momentum. Pickleball is a game of momentum and mistakes.
And it's crazy because you see in pickleball singles and doubles, the score can be 11-0, and then the next game, the next two games are lost because of that momentum.
Yes. Oh, Matt does it speed up right there. Eric kind of comes in and takes over. I would have liked to see Eric continue with the aggressive play right there, taking the ball and then letting Jonathan back in right there. I don't know if that was the right play. Oh, what a pickup by Eric. Moody trying to push Jonathan back. Oh,
another
nice
lob there from Matt. It's in.
Wow.
Eric was sitting there ready for that overhead right in his chest, ready for that overhead, and he was just sitting there ready for it.
Eric didn't even back up. He said, come at me, bro. I am ready. He is locked in. Throw away the key. That comes in. What a drop there by Matt. And
let there from Eric. That speed up action that we see so much from Eric.
It's just lean in there and just flick at the ball.
It's not even as fast, just enough to cause an offensive side. And that's a good drop there from Michael Moody to Eric while he's on the transition moving up.
Yeah, he didn't stop and didn't give it enough lift right there.
It's like another timeout. But this time it's going to be in favor of the Twisters. So 12-7-1, favoring our friends of the Oklahoma City Smashers. And as always, we want to give a quick update of our standings. So going into this game, we had the Smashers, Oklahoma City Smashers, sitting at 6 points. And with 6 points, that's 6 wins from either men's, women's, or mixed. So they were riding pretty high, tied with Pickleball Tulsa with 6 points. So every single point matters. And for our Tulsa Twisters, they were looking at 1 point. So every single game matters here. And we're done with our timeout. Let's play.
Back into action. Eric's keeping Mike Moody back, and Mike Moody tries to pull the trigger, lock loaded, and he kind of sprayed it long.
Going to 15, win by 2.
Mike decides to drop it, but a little high. Eric takes advantage, pushes back, hits it down, and hits it down again. Oh my gosh. Mike Moody's defense is impeccable. Another lob. Oh!
Really good pickups there from Michael Moody. Eric Bunn does a really good job on his overheads. He makes it so flat, so it's so hard to pick up. But Michael Moody was there.
Yes. He said, I've seen this movie before. You can't get that with me.
Little not in favor of the Smashers, so they do get the side out at 13. So we're going to have 7-13-1 for the Twisters. Eric to serve, using that power.
Wow. What a speed up by Jonathan. Matt was not ready for that one. Just hits into the top of the net. Eric squandered another opportunity. We've seen a lot of missed serves today from both sides, honestly.
It's tough because Eric, I think, has the much more powerful serve to be more offensive.
Speaking of offense, right there. Showing what he can do, split in the middle.
I think from the Smashers, they kind of split from both sides because Eric got on top of that with how high that ball was.
Yeah, part of the Red Sea right there. Oh, Matt with a nice forehand roll over to Jonathan. Jonathan unable to reset that back.
That strategy in pickleball, even though you have a player right in front of you, you can still always roll it to the person sitting on the baseline. You've seen that a lot there for the Smashers. As typically Eric is the one running to the kitchen line. Jonathan is trying to make it up there too.
Yeah, Eric always looking to crash and bash that ball. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Matt, with the speed up, instigates the firefight, and Michael Moody sitting there ready for it with the put away. Game point here, 14-9-2.
Keeping Matt back. Jonathan doing a good job keeping him back, and nice drop there by Eric. Wow, the deft touch. Man.
Just to put that is a game point drop shot there, and it's a winner too.
Gosh.
So they get the side out, 9-14.
Shoot, that was easy for him. Another day.
Cut this lead now.
Oh, nice drop coming in. Uh-oh, coming out. Michael Moody lets it drop, smartly lets it drop. Saw that was coming out. Good leave right there. Yep. I would have smashed the crap out of that ball for emotional damage.
Good communication there from Matt and Michael.
Oh, nice little cut. Jonathan able to make it to the kitchen. Here we go with another kitchen battle. Let's see who comes out on top.
Working both sides. The sequence now changes.
Oh, lucky net court. He had the ATP and just hits the pole. Unfortunate. And now another chance for the Smashers.
Game point 2 here for the Smashers.
A rip right there. Wow, what a great rip by Matt. And then he decides to do a drip. And there we go. Great match there. Smashers pull through against the Twisters.
15-9. Smashers take it, definitely showing why they're some of the top 2 right now in the standings. We're going to be moving on to women's now. And as we always do, we're going to just take a quick commercial break, talking a little bit about Duper.
What's your duper?
As the GOAT himself, Tyson McGuffin, says, what's your duper? We're going to be about to get underway here for the women's matchup. But one of the main things we want to also talk about is those giveaways that we've been kind of showing you. We have all these different things. Unfortunately, we've given out all of these items for this week. You can still be commenting in the comment section. For the paddle, you're going to do R2R for the paddle. For the hat, you're going to do My City PB. And then for the Lukey grips, you're going to do LUQI. And for the Diadem pickleballs, as always, we got to make sure we're doing bag-o-meter.
Bag-o-meter, that's right.
And I think every time for the T-Town Titans, when Mo plays, he's filling that bag up as always. I don't know if he's doing it for
On
Diadem
purpose?
or on purpose, but always make sure you're commenting in the comment section. You can ask us questions. You can make sure you're commenting the things to get you entered in the drawings. But we're going to get underway here for the women's matchup for this second match.
Yes,
So
yes.
in this second match, we're going to be having Brenna and Lily for the Twisters serving from right to left, and the Smashers of Alex and Courtney on the far hand side.
Here we go. Lee comes in strong. Oh, with the backhand. Good leave right there by Lily, starting off strong. If you guys are just tuning in, you are here. We are here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex. And Twisters to serve. Oh, Lily with an aggressive drive right there. Just missing the top of the tape. Unfortunate right there.
Did get a point there for the Twisters.
What a hand battle and a counter from Lily. She was ready right there.
I think Courtney leaned over to Alex. I think that ball was out.
That's the hardest thing in pickleball. You know that, Nick? It's not doing your thirds or drives, anything. It's letting out balls go.
Especially when they're going 100 miles an hour, it seems like, right in your face.
Yeah.
But the Smashers able to get the point, 1-1-2.
Lee with a high turn and coming in with aggression. Oh, what a great backhand volley right there. Trying to keep the Smashers back. Pushing Courtney back and able to force the error.
Yeah, with Brenna Murray playing on that right-hand side, the Twisters are stacking in favor of Brenna on the right and Lily Thompson on the left.
Yeah, Lily does like to play aggressive. Let's see what she can do. Some high balls and exchanges right here.
And there's one that goes, and Alex with a big smile on her face because she knows she hit about 3 of those out balls.
I think they all knew.
Just seems like they just kept going.
Look at these hand battles. Oh, Lily dancing around the court here with that backhand.
Pick up there, and now we're working at the kitchen.
Good drop. Lily decides to pull the trigger a little too early right there. I think she needed to slow it down just a bit, but she's having a good time. Big smile on her face. Alex to serve. Courtney trying to slow it down, and Lily is now too. Wow, jammed her up and just got the error from Courtney.
Good serve there from the Smashers. Courtney gets a lot of pace, a lot of topspin, and puts it very far on that baseline. Very tough to handle.
Oh, Lily with another high deep return. Great. Trying to keep Alex back and catches her.
Yeah, with Lily on that kind of left-hand side, she puts a little bit of cut, has a lot of power, so it's tough to quick pick it from Alex. And then she sends it long on serve. This is our final matchup of the night, so the Smashers and the Twisters. Earlier you got to see the Raiders and the Titans. Raiders did come out on top.
Let's go Raiders.
Selfish plug, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Now we got the women's matchup of the Smashers, 2-1 in favor of the Smashers.
They're playing with a lot of pace right now. The game's going by quick, and wow, what a move by Lily. Man, she was maybe overzealous a little bit. Hits the ball out.
Aggressive shot there. That one goes wide for Brenna as well. So momentum definitely in favor of the Smashers. I always think the Smashers kind of have that calm and cool collective of just getting that ball up and over every single time, making them cause that. And as you can see there, another unforced error for the Twisters. So typically we switch at 8.
Here we go.
So are they
Thanks,
gonna call a
Allie.
timeout? Allie Lynch with the nice job, Will. Always be commenting in the comment section.
I mean, I really think that the Twisters need to calm down just a little bit. They're really close, but I think they're just a little bit eager and they're a little nervous right now.
Really, really good drop there from Courtney. Able to get so much topspin going to Lily's backhand. Caught her up. 1 point away from the side change.
Little drop, there we go. Lily playing aggressive, and that's 2 net cords in a row, and ooh, with the two-handed backhand from both the ladies from the Twisters, able to put it away.
I've heard rumors that Brenna Murray really likes playing that right-hand side, and she's able to rock with that two-hand down the line. They do switch at the last second.
Here we go. Let's see what Lily does here. Taking over, gliding over, and lets it go.
Side out in favor of the Twisters. And now we're going to have 1-7. So Twisters able to hang on before the side change. Maybe they're able to scrap some points here.
Let's see if they can bring the momentum back right here.
Good drop there from Brenna. And Lily takes it into the left hand. That's going to have to be a bag because he caught it. So bag-o-meter might slow this one down later on. So she speeds it up to Courtney's forehand and puts it right back onto her backhand.
That was a good catch. Wow, what a Bucky whip shot there from Courtney. Let's go. All right.
Lily.
Let's out trying to get some energy back in the game.
Yeah.
Alice and Glenn are kind of just steamrolling them right now.
Good point there for the Twisters, but unfortunate to get the side out.
Ooh.
Going for the ATP there from Alex.
Sure, I get in the highlight reel, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And for Lily, she was able to get that volley using her right hand. Very impressive to kind of hit it short.
Wow.
Lily puts that right back where it came from. The ball kind of rolls out of play.
That's right, Doc. The bag-o-meter.
Big top spin from Lily's shot there.
Wow, she's doing a really good job of just neutralizing some of these shots. Great reset over there as well. And oh, they're getting back. What a scramble. Let's go.
Gracious. Both sides with shots that you could not believe because it seemed like both sides had already won it. Alex almost had the volley to get the reset. Another shot that goes long. So another point for the Twisters. Now, always when on that side change, we always call that kind of like a timeout. And before that happens, you're trying to get as many points as possible.
What a great serve there by Murray. Comes in and then misses with the two-handed backhand. She did get underneath that ball nearly enough.
Wow. Lily with the shake and bake, but kind of got outplayed there because the precision of the shot. But
the third shot was not good enough, and yeah, they got burned for it. Lily played her cards a little too early right there. What a rip.
Ball coming right in front of us.
Redemption there by Lily Thompson.
I got to do some gymnastics here. Show off my skill. Got that ball back in.
Yeah, easily. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. I'll see you in the Olympics, Nick. Lily with a nice rip, and oh my God, makes her own shake. Let's go.
Was able to use her momentum to move forward, and now, after a blink of an eye, now it's 7-7-2.
Momentum changes, just like you said.
Really good shot from Brenna. Alex with the speed up there. Seemed like she
wasn't having it, man.
was not having any more. Wanted to play her cards. Now 7-7 in favor of the Smashers. 1 point away from the turnover.
Back in. And Lily, wow, what an angle right there. Took me back to geometry class. Say what's up.
And the Smashers already got the ball ready to go. Wanted to get that ball out of there. An interesting moment there because Brenna is on the change there. She's running from the left to the right, and Courtney puts it wide, so she sees the movement, but unable to put it in play.
Very nice drop down the line, and Lily glides over there like butter to put it away.
Another shake and bake in favor of the Twisters, and now that's going to be a quick comeback from the Twisters, 8-7. So with an 8-7 lead now in favor of the Twisters, it seemed like just moments ago we had a 7-2 lead in favor of the Smashers. Shows you how fast that momentum can change. But now in the second part, what are you looking for to kind of have those Smashers maybe see some success?
Yeah, right now I think that the Smashers really just need to kind of play their game, slow it down, because that's how they were finding success earlier, and just letting Lily and Murray just kind of outplay themselves and hitting long balls out and hitting balls out. So we'll see, but I don't know. Right now, the Twisters are playing hot, and they really need to carry this momentum over if they want to keep on pressing the advantage.
Yeah, we got to see a lot of that momentum from that previous matchup with your Raiders against the Titans, and you can see from Kale kind of setting the tempo in the first mix. You kind of took the torch and then led that in the fourth one. So we're going to be able to see with an 8-7 lead now in favor of the Twisters, the Smashers going to be able to play their cool game. They do get the side out. Pardon me, the second serve for the Twisters. So with the Twisters, it's important to make sure that while we're looking at that, always keep that momentum.
In here, trying to drop it, find her way in, and attacks it. And that's a bag right there.
I know you might have not seen it just for a quick moment, but it was a bag, and that's going to be a point in favor of the Twisters. 9-7-2. And a ball that goes long, so as the Twisters are looking for a side out, OPPL rule says if there is a let off the serve, we're just going to have to replay.
Yes, if you're joining us right now, Twisters are here on the left in black versus the OKC Smashers on the right in white. What a great topspin dink there by Courtney Glenn. Oh, we got a little battle right here. Wow, really had to get outstretched to try to make these backhands right here, and the Twisters make the Smashers pay.
With Alex and Courtney, they play a lot of tournaments together, and they have a lot of chemistry. So right now, maybe they're in a predicament that they're not typically in. They feel so confident running, and they're going to have another timeout for the Smashers. So 12-7 in favor of the Twisters. Just seems like right now the Smashers are just a little bit off. And I know that we're trying to play their game, slow it down, work with the kitchen dinking, but after a couple of rallies there at the kitchen line, you can kind of see they know there's going to be a speed up there.
Yep.
And when you have that kind of mentality of that ball is coming in fast, it makes and affects how you hit those shots. So for the Twisters here, just going to ride this wave all the way, hopefully to 15. So Smashers working with switching.
Oh, they're trying to make Lily pay right there, and Lily able to recover. Puts it away, trying to put it away.
Courtney with a really good reset.
Wow, lucky net goal right there. We're neutralizing the point right now, and a backhand from Corneyland beautifully right. So Lily got her jammed, and that is a bag.
Gotta
right
be
there.
a bag there. Our number now is up to 3 out of 4. So reminder, once we reach 4 out of 4, that's gonna be one of our favorites of giving out Diadem pickleballs.
And it's high, and just out. What a scramble right there.
Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball says, let's go Tulsa. So we see a little bit of 918 love.
Chris, what's up, bro?
Here in our comment section. Shout out, Chris.
Oh, go check out Sorry Not Sorry's podcast and check out his channel. Thanks for tuning in, bro.
Another selfish plug there for our comment section. No, but in regards to that last point, Alex hit that shot. Seemed like she kind of deadened it and kind of killed it. Had to put her hand up because she felt like kind of caused a change up.
Oh, Lily with the backhand flick straight down the middle at their feet. Alex not able to recover right there with that pickup. I think they need to slow it down coming in. They're too aggressive coming in, and they're getting burned for it right now.
12-8 in favor of the Twisters.
Oh,
Brenna unable to handle the third shot drop. Second serve. Brian Jennings says, nice bag-o-meter. Absolutely. Seems like Courtney on that right-hand side has gotten 2 on Lily.
Oh, Lily straightened with the backhand and the aggression pays off. Dang, really pays off. Take that money to the bank. Let it pay dividends.
13-8. Love your sayings, Will. 13-8.
Great shot, man. Another backhand straight in the middle again. That is Lily's bread and butter tonight. Oh my gosh, bring the bread, bring the toast. Let's eat.
14-8 game point here for the Twisters.
What
Big
a serve. Lily come in strong again in the middle. Puts away. Oh my gosh, what a strong finish right there.
And as Sydney Mitchell says, Lily's too good.
Too good.
15-8 in favor of the Twisters. This game is now over. We're looking at a 1-1 match now. We're going to be moving on into mixed. We're going to get those lineups just in a moment, but make sure, my friends who are commenting, we can see all your comments if you're on YouTube or on Facebook. Make sure you're commenting for these items. Obviously, we're not giving them away anymore for this week because we already went through all the names, but make sure for the Lukey grips, you're commenting LUQI. For this paddle, from this awesome right to rec, make sure you're commenting R2R. So that's the letter R, the number 2, and then the R after it. And as well, we also have this wonderful hat that Will has on his head, this Tulsa hat. Make sure you're commenting My City. That's one word, My City, PB, Pickleball as well. We're going to get your names entered in for next week because we've already given all the ones for this week. But as we are going to do a quick little warm-up into the first matchup for the mixed, I believe it's going to be Alex and Michael playing for the Smashers.
Yes.
And for the Twisters, I believe it's going to be Jonathan and Brenna. Yes.
Yep. We got Michael Moody, Alex Bowers, Oklahoma City royalty, I would say. Over here with Jetta.
Getting us underway. We'll just get a quick little 60-second kind of timeout to make sure we're hot and warm. And as we check the comment section, we see a couple comments saying, let's go, Lily, giving some love to our 918 hero. And another question from my friend Jacob Malden, is Mo in the bathroom crying right now? That is a great question, Jacob. I do not know if Jacob is in there. Maybe we can get a camera in there next broadcast to be able to kind of see Mo crying camera next time. But yes, looks like Chelsea is getting some comments in there. Get those names in there. Marion as well. But quick 60 seconds before we get this third game underway. With this third game, it's important to know every single game is a point in the standings. So if we're handling a point for every single game, obviously going to matter. Seeing a lot of comments in the comment section. Everyone's getting their names in. I see Pam Rice commented. I know that she won something tonight, so
hey,
make sure you can be like Pam and get your name entered into the wheel. Because when we do that wheel, we want to get your name selected, just like my friend Pam.
Yes, and Doc and Laura, thanks for tuning into the stream, y'all.
Looks like we're going to have a quick moment break as both teams just having a quick talk about strategies.
Okay, if you're just tuning in, we have the Twisters here in black on our left. Jonathan Hill and Brenda Murray versus Michael Moody and Alex Bowers on our right in white.
And Alex with a really aggressive shot to go to Jonathan's backhand. He was unable to handle it. And yes, Pam, I'm so excited I won the paddle. We are so glad you got a paddle and thankful that you were able to get that as Alex Bowers rips it down the forehand side of Brenna with her paddle. So maybe, Pam, you can look like Alex with your new paddle like that.
Uh-oh, a little bit high. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion from the Twister side right there. Not sure what to do with that ball and who was going to take it. Oh, lucky net cord there from Michael as they reset. Going back cross court on the right. Oh, the girls are showing down right now. Wow. I was trying to initiate a battle with Jonathan, but Jonathan said, nuh-uh. Get that out of here.
While we have Jonathan facing off with Alex, we're going to see maybe a little bit more kitchen work here from these two teams. Ball goes long there from Mike.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see no kitchen game right there. They said, I don't cook. Keep me out of the kitchen.
With that kitchen play.
Ooh.
It's really intense there.
Intense right there as well. No dink in here. Smash, smash, firepower.
Really good serve there from Brenna. It seemed like the bounce was really low, so it's tough to get it up and over from Mike.
Definitely, definitely. And they're hitting it really hard and low with a lot of spin right here. Oh, a little bit high, and Michael was able to put that down, put that through. I think she just nutmeg Murray right there. Wasn't quite sure. Another low, short serve right there. Uh-oh, coming up high, and wow.
Jonathan picks it up. Brenna's there. Goes back to Brenna, and he puts it at her feet. She tried to throw a two-hand roll on it, but unable to.
That was incredible. If she got that.
Really impressive kind of ability to be able to play hard, play soft, and go back to it.
Mike Moody with the drop. Brenna tries to put Alex out and got Alex stretched. She tried to jam herself or get herself out of a jam by, I guess, speeding it up from a very awkward position right there. But if she got it, that would have been crazy. Serve. Then hit it in the middle.
Brenna goes a little bit wide, so point for the Smashers. Check in the comment section. Marion says, love it, the commentary. Appreciate the love from Marion. We also have Lily the Goat as well.
Lily the Goat.
Also check out Right to Rec. Yes, there's some really, really cool things from Right to Rec, so make sure you're checking out Right to Rec, local here in town. But Mike puts that one into the net on a dink, uncharacteristic of him there. But it's going to be a side out here for the Twisters. We're going to see if Alex and Mike switch. They do switch because they are unstacked.
Oh, what a pickup by Jonathan right there. All right, everybody's back to neutral, real balanced.
Who's going to pull the trigger here? That's what we're looking here, playing at this kitchen line. Good volleys.
Wow, they're really moving each other around the kitchen. Look at these smooth moves right here, in sync. If I didn't know any better, they were doing a little dance.
Mike puts it high. Now he picks it. Oh. Just wide there from Brenna. She saw the opportunity to attack, but when that ball is kind of dipping over the net, it's really tough to get enough flick on it.
Yeah, she was reaching right there. Oh, backhand and wow. Way to lay down the aggression there from the Twisters. Smashers tried their best to kind of get back in the game and neutralize, but weren't quite able to make it out alive.
Every single time we have a firefight, it seems like one team is kind of at an advantage, and then the other team brings it right back with a really, really impressive shot.
Wow, what a pickup from Brenna. And an amazing drop. She comes in there hot and all that work. All that work.
Just wide there from Jonathan. Some really impressive pickups there from Brenna on that right-hand side. As we said, she typically prefers it.
They're really attacking Jonathan right now, and he's made a few mistakes. Let's see if the momentum is switching right now. All right, Michael tries to get in with a nice backhand drop. Topspin dinking underway. Murray comes out on top in that exchange.
4-3-2 in favor of the Smashers. We get the side out in favor of the Smashers. Second serve here.
All right. And we got Brenda to serve. Smashers move in. Oh, a little bit of a high drop there from the Twisters. And Jonathan misses the 5th shot right there. Hits the top of the tape. This is a really tight match going on right now. I feel like both teams are playing a little tight. And the resets are not on point right now. Another short shot. All right. Michael trying to get in there. What a great, great get by Michael. And I was not too pleased with herself letting that one go. Jonathan to serve. Oh, and high one pushes Jonathan back. Oh, what an attack. And switch places with Jonathan and a overhead and another reset by Brenda Murray. The Twisters
staying alive there. It seems like those overheads, some of the top ones in the league from Michael Moody, his ability to get full extension on it, because it seems like when he's going down, pushing that ball down, it's always flying just over the net.
Yeah, he's flamingoing over there, keeping his balance with his one leg out wide. Had to hold my breath. Looks like Michael is kind of on a little bit of a tear right now. He's feeling himself. Look at him, strutting over down there.
When you're seeing that ball, when you're seeing and tracing it so well, you can definitely be able to rock with a little bit of confidence as Jonathan plays this one short.
A lob right there, and Jonathan puts away. No way. Michael's able to get it and reset and come back. No way.
So many quick picks from both sides. It was impressive there because Michael Moody throws up a lob, and he knew it wasn't too good, so he was already back in position, ready to go.
Nick, these exchanges are crazy. If I didn't know any better, we were trading stocks right now. Shit, put in my market order. What is going on? What was that? Was the point awarded?
What the call was. And the ball was wide there for the Smashers. Everyone was waiting for the clapping of it because everyone thought it was in or out. But
great exchange.
Michael
knew
it was out. Good way to go for the Ernie.
Redemption right there from Michael, I think.
He did have that really, really good Ernie that I remember from the MILP Duper 20 way back a month ago. It was right here on Elare Pickleball.
Drop. Oh my gosh. Michael almost fell into the kitchen right there, just keeping his balance. Jonathan there with an overhead, almost looked like a scorpion right there.
Scorpion action. Get up on top of that, flick that down.
Brenda wise to take it, and oh, with the lucky net cord. Oh, these rolls are crazy. Oh my God.
Jonathan finds the spot with the speed up. Really impressive. That's the second time that he's attacked her, kind of not with like a crazy amount of speed up, but more of a shot that leads to an offensive shot. Really impressive. And that's going to be a let. OPPL rules says we're going to re-serve. Jim Bloomfield. Great job, Nick and Will, in the comments. Appreciate it, Jim, my TCO friend.
Oh, they're pushing Jonathan back. Oh, with the neutralization. Oh my gosh, got Murray out. Stretch right there. Alex, great job with the roll out wide.
I had Brenna so out of position there that she was definitely in the kitchen on the volley, so very impressive to get enough topspin to cause that.
Oh, a rip might have caught Jonathan a little bit by surprise. He was in full jump right there.
And it's really tough because when you're trying to stack and have the guy on the left, you have to move on these returns. So as Brenna serves it, got us to move over to the right.
All right, keeping Michael back, and there's an attack by Jonathan, and Alex does a good job of resetting that, but wasn't quite in. Very, very close.
We'll have a side change at 8. Whoever gets to 8 first. So nice side out there for the Twisters. 3-6.
I feel like it's going back and forth. No one's really scored that much. They're playing such great defense right now. Steady.
And Mike finds the spot right down the middle. Jonathan shouts out, my fault after that point. I think he was possibly maybe should have scooted over to take that, but we play on.
Twisters are keeping back.
Just wide as Jonathan puts his hands up like, how do I miss that?
What did I do?
Seems like a lot of power from that, so it's really, really tough to keep these shots in and have the aggression factor.
What a pickup there by Jonathan. Oh, the ladies are back at it. Alex comes out on top. Murray just missing the top of the table. Finding the top of the table with that topspin. Didn't quite get under the ball nearly enough. Another pickup right there. Lucky net cord, and oh, what a dig over there. We got a little bit of a scramble. Jonathan decides to attack it and was countered. They were ready for it.
Really good counter there from Alex. Watch this one because Mike goes cross court. Jonathan goes for the backhand flick. Alex right there, ready for it, and they're able to get the point, and now it's going to be 8-3 in favor of the Smashers, and we're going to have a side change. And one thing that I really want to talk about now, because I just found out that we're going to have a nice little raffle here for my friends here in person. So another reason why to come down to Diadem Pickleball Complex, we're going to have a $5 Gold Diggers raffle. So they're sponsoring it. It's going to be a $50 gift card giveaway for Right to Rec. So my friends who also are doing these paddles, you can get these paddles if you come down to the Diadem Pickleball Complex. We're going to be doing it in person, so it's only for my friends in person. You have to come down. $50 gift card to Right to Rec, sponsored by our $5 Gold Diggers. I don't know if you've ever been to Gold Diggers. I love it because you're able to find different things, all these different kind of, it's like big
it's a
troughs.
mixed bag. It's a big trough of just everything from electronics to I don't know, tableware, anything that you can find. You know, sometimes you get AirPods, phones if you get lucky. It's really a treasure hunt when you go down there.
So $50 gift card. We'll be talking that a little bit more after these games. We're doing it in person.
Whoa.
Brenna finds the line back there. She kind of faked out Mike as she went for that flick.
Yeah, she said ring, ring, no one's
Nobody home.
Nobody home. Oh, he answered back.
Yep. He said, I got your voicemail. I'll give you a ring back there from Michael Moody. He had that backhand flick down the line on Brenna.
Yeah, he said I was actually home. I was just caught in the bathroom that one time. With the backhand, wow, what a reset, and a little bit too high. Hits the ball just long. Let's see if the Twisters can capitalize. All right. Southern, with the drive.
Twisters staying back. Rightfully so, because that ball was short.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because, as you can see kind of in the men's matchup with Eric pushing up and being so aggressive on it, they're very much more passive, staying back. Now they move up.
Wow, great counter there from Jonathan. Combo breaker.
That was definitely what you see a lot more when you're pushing up to the kitchen. That last point, we were able to see how fast they were able to move up. Oh, just long.
Yeah, just long. A call from the Smashers right there. They were just wanted some validation right there, and Michael tries to be aggressive with the finish right there, but unable to capitalize.
We have some voice changes here in the studio that sometimes spooks us, and it kind of caught Will by surprise. But that was a really good grab there from Michael Moody on that backhand.
Yes, guys. I just,
might have hit your puberty again. You're seeing it live as we speak.
And then we're able to grow right back up. So we're back underway. 6-3. Sorry, 6-9, pardon me.
Wow, what a backhand flick there from Michael right down the middle. Nobody home.
That's one of those shots there from Michael Moody. Doesn't add a lot of pace to it, but enough of it to dip to get down to that baseline.
Yeah. You really just need a lot of spin, which is what he's got.
And it's a one hand, so it's very impressive that sometimes he's able to do it.
Yeah, very difficult to do that with one hand reached out just like that.
And now we see the forehand side. So you see both sides there from Michael Moody able to get the backhand flick and then the forehand flick.
Yeah, he said, I can do it all. Backhand, forehand. Put me in, coach.
One of the top players in Oklahoma, especially out of the 405.
Wow, what a great dig.
And the lob.
And the lob. They weren't expecting that. And
Brenna's feet were right on the line, but even if her feet were out of the way, I believe that was going to be falling in. So
yeah,
it was a really, really impressive lob. 12-6-2.
I really think the Twisters need to do a better job of getting the ball over to Alex. But as I say that, I think she must have heard me.
Yeah, two big extended grunts on those forehands there from Alex. And the ball was just inches over the tape. But most of the time when you see that kind of situation, you say same player.
Same player. Same player. She must have used up all her HP, her mana on that one. Man.
So we see Callie Wilson get an R2R in the chat. Thank you guys for commenting. Make sure you get your name entered in for next week's drawing. We're already all out for this week as Brenna Murray unable to hit the third shot drop.
Great serve there by Jonathan. Closes the low return, and now we're already into a little firefight. But Michael Moody skillfully neutralizing the point. And Jonathan able to come out on top. Gosh. Somebody call the fire department. These firefights are getting crazy, heating up.
It seems like they just come out of nowhere sometimes, too.
Oh, what a great one-handed backhand pickup. Michael really testing limits right there, stretching out, trying to reset that one all the way stretched out. Very difficult to do.
8-13-2. Twisters trying to cut into this lead.
Okay. They're bringing them in. And I think the ball was out. Let's see if we can see that here on the replay. And tough to say from this angle. So, what did we decide, Nick?
There was a tight call down that far right side, but I believe the final call was out.
Okay.
In favor of the Twisters.
Must have been out.
Smashers might be hitting them with a little ball don't lie.
Yeah.
Tough leave there.
Sometimes it lies.
With Michael Moody's forehand drive there, it's just so impressive from Jonathan to get out of the way. And as we said, Jonathan's subbing in
for James Seagraves
this week, so don't see the ball as much.
No. High shot and a great reset there by Alex, and Jonathan and the Twisters trying to push their advantage. But the Smashers are doing a good job making their way back to the kitchen line. Oh, what a chicken wing shot over there by Michael. Lucky net cord right there. Pushes it back. Wow, what a stop. Oh, and a dive.
That last one, but I know it's kind of out of the screen, but Brenna Murray, full extension, unable to get that last overhead there, but round of applause from everybody of all sides. That was a very impressive point there from Brenna Murray. She's kind of scorpioning the overhead. You kind of saw that earlier in the first matchup with y'all's team, but this was another scorpion. When that ball falls just high enough, you got a scorpion that overhead.
And it just goes to show you how much the Twisters want it. Oh, what an overhead. And here we go again as they're trying to target Alex, and they come out on top this time. Yeah, Brenda was not letting that go. All of her effort not going to waste. Using that momentum. Hopefully she's okay. She was looking at her hand right there. Hopefully nothing crazy. It doesn't affect her play coming in. Another lucky net cord for the Twisters.
So now 10-14. Smashers just need 1 point, but first they need that side out.
Yeah. Twisters riding a little momentum right now, I feel like. With a great serve. Let's see if they can keep on carrying it.
Some really good volleys, changing the tempo each time. So impressive to be able to take these off the volley.
Let's see who pulls it first. All right, they're targeting Alex right now, doing a good job. Keeping it slow, and Jonathan tries to make it go wide with that backhand slice and just hits the top of the tape.
It's tough because you see Alex getting all those shots, and she's able to handle it, so Jonathan changes it up, but doesn't get it over.
Lucky break there for the Twisters. Alex with a missed return. Things are getting tight right now. Let's see if they can carry the momentum over. Brendan to serve. Good drop there from Michael Moody. And, she goes at it. Almost makes it. I think that was the right play. I love the aggression right there.
She was definitely going for the bag there.
Yeah.
Sends it too long, but now we're going to have 14-11. Game point number 2 for the Smashers for game 3.
Brenna keeping Michael back. Great. Michael able to...
really good resets there from
Yep.
Michael, and unable to handle from Brenna. And that's going to be game 3 in favor of the Smashers. Smashers take a 2-game-to-1 lead as we're going to be going into the second round of mixed doubles. I want to make sure that my friends in the comment section are always commenting, either asking us questions, but most importantly, commenting so that you can get these things that we have on store. So obviously for the Lukey grips, we're going to be looking for LUQI in our chat, and as well as our paddle. We want to make sure we're commenting R2R, right to rec, in the comment section. And just let us know how you're feeling tonight. We've been seeing a lot of comments, different teams rooting for different teams. And for our friends in the comment section, make sure that you are trying to get your name entered in some of these cool things that we're trying to give out. We won't be giving out any more because we've given them all out, but for tonight, we're going to make sure we get them for next week. We're going to take a quick commercial break, talking a little bit about Duper.
What's your duper?
As your commentators get a little bit of water because we are parched, we're about to get underway here in this 4th matchup as we see just a little bit of highlights here from the men's matchup as the Twisters were defeated by the Smashers in that first one, 15-9. We're going to get this 4th matchup started in just a moment. It's going to be Courtney and Matt playing against Eric and Lily. As we can see some of these plays, Matt with a nice lob there. That was one of the shots that I really liked, and Eric just stood at the line ready for it.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
If I have a lob and my opponent is standing at the kitchen, I don't think I want to be standing ready. Watch this. He's standing ready for it right at the kitchen line and just takes it.
Yeah, he's built different, bro.
He could have been ready for it. As we got some highlights from the women's matchup in game 2.
Wow, the catch. Lily with a great catch right there.
Woo! I'm seeing a lot of comments as well. Make sure you're commenting Lukey, R2R, My City PB, or as well, Bag-O-Meter. We haven't seen a Bag-O-Meter in a minute, but that does not matter. We can make sure we're still commenting in the comment section below.
Yeah.
Backhand flick again from Courtney there to Lily's. Her backhand there because she caught it that last time, but that was that Bag-O-Meter. Catch this backhand flick.
Yeah, OKC Smashers up 2-1. Let's see if Lily and Eric can take it to an Oklahoma Showdown.
Yeah, that first week, that match day 1, we saw 2 Oklahoma Showdowns in the first live stream, so we're hoping to catch one tonight. As Eric unable to handle that, it's going to be a quick side out. Thank you, Maggie.
Thank you, Maggie.
Benicio.
Uh-oh. Erica looks like he sat down way too long, coming in a little cold.
Yeah, and it's tough because you got to go for only a couple of games. It's a lot of time sitting down. Lily's able to handle that one.
Lily's pumped. She ready. Can't stop, won't stop.
Let's Courtney takes the backhand and pays off there. It's interesting when the male is on the left-hand side, typically takes a lot of those shots. That one was a backhand there for Courtney, and Eric hits that one long. Courtney hit that tui down the middle and was really impressive. 3-0. It's going to be another point as we're going to have 402. My duper.
Is it?
Something like that. 4-1. I don't know. But
We need to play again soon.
we got to play.
You're a sandbagger. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Your duper is definitely higher than that. Or your rating, you're playing higher than that for sure, Nick. Yeah, get that out of here, bro.
Queenie Q says bagometer coming soon, so hopefully we get that as well.
I mean, I don't know, man. These balls keep hitting the net. We're not going to get any bags. That's what I'm saying right now. They got to start getting the ball over the net. Come on, Eric. There we go. Nice, Lily. Oh, what a pickup right there. Oh, great lob, and Matt with the dance moves.
Ball falls in on that baseline. Matt pushed it all the way
To the back. Yeah,
To
he
the
jumped
back.
back to hit that. Oh, my gosh. Didn't know Matt could move like that.
He plays it short.
Oh, Eric kind of takes over, and another signature drop shot. Man, that is his signature. I think he signs his papers, with his lawyers with that shot right there. My goodness.
You think it's going to be a very aggressive shot, and he just drops it right in the kitchen.
Yeah, I taught him that.
Pickleball Will taught him that one.
Just kidding. No, I didn't.
When you see it happen a lot, it's one of the things that you might typically get used to, right? You expect your opponent to do that, so we'll see maybe Matt and Courtney start moving up to the kitchen a little bit more to let that go.
Yeah, pickleball is a game of problem solving.
Power there from Lily Thompson.
Was that in? I couldn't quite see it.
I believe it was a side out there, so it's going to be 0-5. Eric's going to tie his shoes real quick, so just a momentary timeout.
Oh, he got a flat tire? All right. Lily with the serve. Eric, with the drop. Oh, tried to pick it up. That's right, Maggie. You have to hit the ball over the net first. You already know. And then next up after that, you got to hit it in the lines. Okay? No matter what anybody says, pickleball is about getting that ball over the net, into the lines one more time than your opponent. If you can do that, theoretically, you should win.
Love that. Love that idea. And looks like for the Smashers, they're hitting that ball over and they're getting it in between the lines because they were able to get a side out 5-1-1.
Yeah.
Sounds like your duper. And a really good pickup there from Courtney, was able to go to that backhand there from Lily. Lily tried to play it a little bit short and had so much cut on it, just kind of died right on her paddle.
Yeah, she's reaching. I think she should just let it bounce a little bit so she has a little bit of more margin to work with and getting the ball in. They really just need to make more balls right now.
7-1-1 in favor of the Smashers.
Matt with the rip.
So he smashes that one long. Uncharacteristic of him, he typically leans on the side of trying to drop it, so tries to change that up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's trying to send a message like, you guys should stay back, get back, get back. You don't know me like that.
And the Twisters do get the side out at 1-7. They were 1 point short of the side change.
Nah, man, 7-1. That's the magic score, the comeback score.
We've seen that a lot tonight as that 7-1. When you think they're going to be able to get the side change, it's a side out and then a major comeback. So now 2-7 in favor of the Smashers.
Yeah. Out.
That was a good call there. That ball was long.
3-7-1.
Matt gives him another ball there for Lily, kind of on that little shake and bake. I don't think she was expecting it because kind of caught it more in a scorpion pose, but second serve. And Courtney sends it to the left and wide. It's tough because right now for the Smashers, they're kind of off stack, so they have to keep moving each time, and that movement is causing them to have to overcompensate from these serves. So going to be able to get a break here.
What a rip there. An aggressive play. Eric not quite able to match the speed right there. Came out not on top of that one.
Now, with the Smashers looking to get one more point for the side change, looks to attack Lily here. Gets the lob.
Oh, great
and
lob
it's
there by
in there.
Lily. And I knew the drop was coming.
Courtney plays the speed up. Matt sitting ready. This point is still going, and it's going to be a side in favor of the Smashers. Really good lob there from Lily.
Unable to capitalize
Yeah,
right
it
there.
seemed like both sides just had a shot after shot. And now the Smashers get the side change here. We're going to be at 8-5-1. Want to make sure we check in on our chat. Make sure you're commenting in the comment section R2R. So that's right to rec R2R for this very, very cool paddle that my friend Pam Rice got as well. And for my other things, we have a very, very cool hat here for My City Pickleball, and as well as our Lukey grips, LUQI. So for My City Pickleball, you're doing My City PB in the comment section below. We've already given away all these items this week from our wheel, and we will make sure that we apply that for next time. And as well as always, we will make sure that we're giving away these next time. I want to also highlight as well with our $50 gift card that we're going to be giving away for Right to Rec. It's going to be happening here in person. So one of the benefits of showing up here is doing this $50 gift card giveaway sponsored by $5 Gold Diggers. Make sure you're coming out and supporting these athletes.
Yeah, it's way better to watch in person. Feel the energy, feel the vibe. It's very giving.
The vibes are up here every single Tuesday as we're here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're up in the 918 here. Not like I'm biased against the 405, but it's all good here. As the Twisters get the side out 5-8 after the side change.
Matt over there hitting the net, trying to pump himself up a little bit. What a pickup, and
that pump up that he was needing, got that put away there. Eric took that ball and was kind of more in the center part towards the tee, and then Matt was able to push it down the line.
Great drop right there by Lily. Let's see, she's coming in, see what they can do. And that ball looked a little out, but they didn't call it. Oh, Eric reaching in there. All right, I think about, let's see who pulls the trigger first. Oh, what a jump there. And hands.
Wow. The ball is in there for Courtney. Courtney kind of looks at Matt like, I don't know how I did that, because it just seemed like she was just throwing a paddle on it each time. Could have been a couple shots that were going out, but finds the line over there.
A little lucky, but you know what? I always say you can't get lucky if you got skills.
Another lob there from Matt.
Lob, and
Sky
it's
lob on the
baseline.
baseline.
Blocking it. It's definitely saving each other. Wow. Goes in there with the bird and able to come out on top. What did I just witness right there?
That was impressive from both sides, but on this final shot, Matt looking for the reset. Eric on the aggressive shots continues to keep it going.
You can tell Matt was not ready for that. Neither was I. And Lily looks like she wasn't ready for that drop right there. Unfortunate.
It's tough when you're looking for the reset each time, but your opponent is looking for that speed up.
A great drop by Matt and a half volley pickup. Wow. They're able to reset that. Another great lob by Lee. And wow, what a crazy, like over the backhand. I don't even know what to call it. It surprised Eric too, because he dumped it right into the net. Great shot there by Matt as he works his way into the kitchen. Courtney Glenn stretched out a little bit, trying to counter that with the backhand, unable to capitalize. And now, ball is back to the Twisters. Eric to serve.
5-point lead here for the Smashers, so Twisters looking to cut this.
Oh, another lob, and Matt throws it down and hits it out. Upset with himself, you can tell.
It's tough because I think he was trying to get a lot of topspin on that forehand, and all he really has to do is push it down. So now lead is down to 4.
Okay.
And Eric misses the ball, maybe a little bit of a floater of a ball, and then Lily was unable to get to it. So second serve, 6-10-2.
What a serve by Lily. And she nails it down, and another lob. Matt throws it down. Lily able to... I spoke too soon. I thought she had that.
It's really tough because that was another situation where Eric is standing at the kitchen line on overhead. The confidence for his hands as Lily gets a little wet.
A little overzealous there. I think they had it. I think if she just shortened her swing down, she would have had it.
11-6-1 in favor of the Smashers.
Ben, another drop, signature drop by Eric. Easy.
As this ball falls right in our laps. As always, gotta make sure I don't fall out of my chair. But we're safe. We're all good, Will.
Don't worry, I'll catch you.
We're all athletes. Appreciate that. the confidence that I now have.
Another great drop. Lily
The
resets
combo.
it just a little bit high.
That combo of Matt able to drop to the backhand of Lily, and then on that kind of fifth shot roll, being a winner, 12-6.
Come on, Eric. Eric's got to lock in right now. They're just making too many errors right now with the timeout called.
Now we have a timeout here, as you said, from the Twisters. 13-6 for the lead. And as we always say, we're looking towards a winner. So for the Twisters, they have to win this game to extend it to an Oklahoma Showdown. But if the Smashers win, they're going to be going home with a 3-1 lead and a win for tonight. As Mr. Chavez in the comment section says, love those drops from Eric. Yes, one of the most impressive things about it, because he has so much power from that paddle, but he also is able to drop it so elegantly. And we're going to have a time in 13-6-2.
That's right, man. Eric can really drop it like it's hot, but his name ain't Snoop Dogg, though.
Matt with the drive, and now game point, match point here for the Smashers. Don't want to let this opportunity run back and give the Twisters a chance to come back.
Drop.
Oh, that's going to be game point and match there for the Smashers. Smashers able to extend their lead in the standings. Now they're looking at a 9-point in this season after this week 3. So they're able to come away with a win, 3-1 over the Twisters. Great playing from all sides. And as always, we're going to make sure that we are looking towards the future in regards to kind of our schedule. So I want to make sure we're looking towards kind of when we're going to be able to be back here. And so for right now, March 18th, typically spring break. So if you're catching some sun, if you're catching some vacation, we're not going to have a game next week. So March 18th, we're going to be enjoying it. We're going to be hanging out here, enjoying the weather. Playing pickleball, getting ready.
Right, getting ready.
May 25th is when we're going to be back at the green. So we're going to be in the 405 in Oklahoma City, and we're going to have a matchup there. I believe it's going to be the Tulsa Twisters versus the Riot Dogs, and we're going to have the T-Town Titans playing PB Tulsa. So that's going to be a doubleheader in the Tulsa, Oklahoma City Greens. And then we will be back here April 1st for our LR Pickleball live stream. And we're going to be having the Riot Dogs versus...
the Raiders.
Who?
Me.
The Raiders, Tulsa Raiders.
Just kidding. Me and my squad, my team. Definitely tune in.
So we are going to conclude it here. We were here at the Diadem Pickleball Complex. My name is Nick Irwin. Alongside with me, Pickleball Will.
What's happening?
We will see you guys next time. Enjoy your night. We'll see you later.
Peace.
All right, folks, that is all we have for today. Again, my name is Daniel Nix, one of the founders of Elare Pickleball, and we are so happy you were able to join us. And again, if you don't already know, Elare Pickleball is a volunteer-ran organization dedicated to capturing the excitement and joy of pickleball for our local community. If you haven't already, go find us on Facebook at Elare Pickleball. Go find us on Instagram. Give us a like. Show us some love, and we'll see you next